Play pass. Julio Jones has it. Spins forward across the 35. Need to get to the 39. A draw. It's Freeman. Darting to the outside. Breaks the tackle. Devontae Freeman. What a job. Coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. A 48-yard field goal on the way. And it is money like his kicks usually are. On the secondary. So Tom Compton starts at guard today on the left side. Meanwhile, good run and a first down for Jordan Howard. Doing what he does best on the ground for this Bears team in a run of 11. Around. It's Deontay Thompson in motion. On third down. Glennon stands in amongst the pressure. Fires a dart. And it's complete. There is Thompson, the speedster. And he had a lot of time, and he delivered. Did Glennon. Second down. Cohen. Nice cut. Tariq Cohen turning on the Jets. Oh, you see some of that speed and shiftiness from Cohen. Trying to make up that promise of why he's a first round. Third down. Lennon steps up, and now he gets dropped. Vic Beasley, who led the league in sacks, gets his first of 2017. An injury in the preseason. That snap is just fine. That kick is up, and that kick, well, that's just fine.
At Ryan, an opponent.
That's a rarity. First down for Chicago on the play pass. Leonard in trouble, and down he goes at a big loss. Brooks Reed comes in for Atlanta's second sack. Take over the 7th best offense of all time. There's a little pressure with that. Here's Ryan on first down, the MVP. Julio Jones makes the grab. And it helps when you're calling plays when you got that in the old arsenal on a first down and a pickup of 18. 13 right now. Second down for Matt Ryan. Over the middle, wide open. It's Gabriel. And an easy connection to the former Brown. First and 10. 7:40 to go in this first half. We're tied at 3. Blitz. Ryan stands in. Ryan goes down. Hicks didn't miss that time, Charles. When talking to him about that yesterday. I'm just going to throw that out.
Going for accuracy here.
Second and 16. Ryan over the middle. Julio Jones running free. It's Jones. First down and more inside the 20. See that all too often. Coleman still the back. Ryan to throw it. Has time. Steps up. Ryan going to run. Matt Ryan sliding for a first down at the 5. Prize there. A 13-yard run and a first and goal with Freeman in the game. He'll get it. Devontae Freeman sprinting left. Touchdown Atlanta. Here's a pitch. Tariq Cohen in the game. Tries a reverse field. Gets away from Reed. Cohen sprinting. Oh boy, Tariq Cohen in Falcons territory. What a run.
It's a toss play coming left, and it gets jammed up. And Brooks Reed, number 50, right there, he's got a chance to put that down, but Cohen sees him, evades him. Now Glennon gets out and helps with a block. And then downfield, Deion Jones can't get him on the ground. He may be short, but he is compact, strong to go with his speed and quickness.
They go a little wildcat action. Glennon's a wide receiver at the bottom of your screen. Here's Cohen. They're going to give to Howard. Running right. Jordan Howard diving. Touchdown.
Expand his game as well.
Vic Beasley, top of your screen. Atlanta blitz coming. Glennon in trouble. And Glennon is sacked. Ball comes out. Third down and 3. Ryan, pressure, in trouble, lets it fly deep, wide open is Austin Hooper. Now it's a foot race. Stiff arm against Debs. Hooper is gonna go. Touchdown. 88 yards.
In the route. So watch Austin Hooper. Who's got him? He gets passed off by the linebacker back there. So he gets passed off by him, so he's assuming there's deep help coverage. That's an absolute bust in the secondary. to be that open.
Impressive drive so far for the Bears. Leonard has time. Going for Cohen. He's got it. Cohen forward. And he is in. Touchdown. Third and 10. Blitz coming. Ryan backpedaling. Near side. It's Hooper again who's open. And a good stiff arm. Austin Hooper can't be stopped. Inside the 40. A 40-yard pickup. And 40.
How does a guy 6'3", 250 plus continue to be this wide open like no one's covering it? Runs through a tackle by Fuller, a tackle by Eddie Jackson.
Last year, 2 of 2 here today. Snap and hold are good, and that one is good too. So Bryant adds to the Falcons' lead, but still a one-score game from Green Bay. Bears down by 6. Here's Thompson, going to take it out. Deontay Thompson fumbles the football, it's loose. Who's got it? And somehow the Bears get it back. Whoa.
For the Chicago Bears.
First and goal. Lennon. Time. Going end zone. Incomplete. Bellamy got his hands on it but couldn't haul it in. Lennon has time. They get it. Armstrong. That could have been 6. Lennon firing, end zone incomplete, and it'll all come down to one last play.
Decimated by injuries at the end of last season. Second down and 2. Ryan, good protection, fires over the middle, caught on the run by Jones. And Julio, off to a red-hot start, takes the ball down to the 23-yard line, tackled by Randall. On the first drive of the game on a third down and goal. A little toss. Freeman looks for room, has it, touchdown. Ryan Schrader, the tackle. And then a little free throw action, too. Second and 3. Empty backfield again. Rodgers fires right side, getting free is Montgomery inside the 5 and out of bounds at the 2. So he can run it. Obviously, he can catch it. They can use him on sweeps. Couple of inches, no. Montgomery is the back behind the fullback Ripkowski. Montgomery into the end zone. So these two teams last year lighting up the scoreboard, off to the same kind of start tonight. Over for Kyle Shanahan as the offensive coordinator. Kyle now in San Francisco as the head coach. And Ryan's going to get smothered back at the 12-yard line. And off the play fake, Matthews comes around the corner, but Ryan gets it away, and he hits Mohamed Sanu for a big gain. Dan Quinn is there to greet him as far as the NFL regular season is concerned. Ryan dances, throws, that's caught. That's Sanu, another catch into Green Bay territory and all the way down to the 39-yard line. This is the real deal.
Real time.
Second down and goal. Freeman looks for a spot and gets into the end zone.
Training camp, I was watching him work, started feeling pretty good about it.
And then you've got Montgomery trying to slip to the outside and can't. Ricardo Allen comes up to stop him. So on a 2nd and 1, they push him back.
The same rhythm, and now a lot of quarterbacks are copying Aaron Rodgers.
Little fake on the end around, and Rodgers gets swallowed up. That's Campbell coming in there. Rodgers fires, caught up at the 49-yard line. That is Randall Cobb. A little over 7 minutes to play in the half. They're up by a touchdown. And now you got Tevin Coleman is off to the races. And gets finally forced out of bounds by Clinton Dix after a run of 35 yards on first down.
Inside here, it looks like a right over the center run.
Freeman sets up deep, 8 yards back. Fake it to him. Ton of time for Ryan. Slings it, caught. Jones inside the 35. Breaking tackles. Julio Jones to the 27-yard line.
Now they're getting faster.
3rd and 5. Ryan under pressure. Down he goes. Clay Matthews. Sooner or later, 52 is going to get you. His career long was 62 when he was with the Bucks. And Bryant is able to bang it through. If you can stop him well short of the first down, they can take their timeout defensively. And Rodgers throws, and that's going to be picked off at the 34-yard line. Desmond Trufant with a beautiful pick just inbounds.
Maybe this is picked off anyway, but watch Allison slow down on the top end of this route. Looked like it was thrown more to Trufant. Now maybe he thought it was going to be a back shoulder throw, because if the corner is on top of the receiver, it's almost automatic to throw it to the back shoulder.
The game, next to nothing since then. 2nd and 2 after the timeout. Ryan fires over the middle, caught Sanu. Big half for Mohamed Sanu to the 7, 1st down and goal. And to the outside, touchdown. Tevin Coleman pulls it in. Tonight, to this point anyway, 2nd down. Look out, and he just flips it away because Vic Beasley came in. It looks like it's a live. Is it a live ball? If it is, it's going to be a touchdown. And that's going to be Trufant. Was it a forward pass or not is the question.
Always overturn it and replay. But the problem with that is it becomes the de facto tiebreaker. So now, if in fact that were ruled a forward pass.
Where do you go? On 2nd and 10. Pressure again. He has to dump it to Montgomery. And the slippery one turns it into a nice gain of about 15 yards. Well, this one's only 24, not 25.
There you go.
And that's caught by Cobb. And Cobb with the 1st down and a few more to the 25-yard line. Anything, try anything.
I'm with you.
Here's Ryan, a little toss, goes to Freeman, and he has a lot of room. And Freeman with a gain of about 17. The 2, basically. In the offseason, he always works on a couple of different things. A little swing pass to Freeman. Cuts it back to the middle of the field, and should have the 1st down as he gets to the 33-yard line. Play clock at 2. 3rd and 4, and they get to Ryan at the 36-yard line. So down he goes. It'll be 4th down and long.
Steps down, and you could see he just hesitated as if he was going to go outside here after a sack.
53-yarder by Bryant. And the 42-year-old ageless wonder bangs another one 7.
Where do you go?
And Rodgers throws, and it's deflected and nearly picked. Intended for Richard Rodgers. Campbell was there. Trying to stay alive, and Rodgers throws deep downfield, and it is caught by Devontae Adams for the touchdown. Threaded it, threw it over the corner Alford for a 33-yard touchdown.
Even that situation with one guy back and give him a freebie on the 25.
Meanwhile, Freeman sprints away after contact was made. 2nd down and 1. Staying on the ground. Freeman, stutter step, hesitation, and takes the ball up to the 43-yard line. That's the 1st down tackle by Josh Jones. 1-1. Oakland's 2-0. Raiders Skins next week on Sunday night. Montgomery gets away. Good gainer. Inside Montgomery. Montgomery is the back. A little flip to him, a little shovel pass, and that's a touchdown for Green Bay. And for Aaron Rodgers, that would be the 300th touchdown pass of his stellar career.
The story of the night for the Green Bay Packers.
Caught by Allison. Taken down inbounds, and that's going to take us to the finish line. Atlanta wins the game 34-23. Coming up next, the Volkswagen post-game report after these messages.
Would learn and fit in with what works for Matt Ryan and the Falcons. Tevin Coleman is in. Quick pass. Taylor Gabriel has it. And Taylor Gabriel with another first down inside the 15 of the Lions. Coleman remains the back. Ryan's a throw. Looks towards Coleman and is knocked out at the 20. He hesitated, and Jeremiah Balogan got to him. Matt Ryan knocked out inside the 5, but Devontae Freeman held on to the football. Glover Quinn right with him, but what a catch and a first and goal. Freeman top of your screen as a receiver. Ryan looks the other way on the move, throws, catch made. That's Mohamed Sanu, but he did not get into the end zone according to the official on that side of the field. Golden Tate knocked out right away. As soon as the ball got to him, Ryan Poole brought him to the turf. For September's record-setting heat in the Detroit area this weekend as Coleman carries, has a nice block and a first down inside the 30, down inside the 27-yard line of the Detroit Lions. Freeman gets past one defender. Oh, inside the 15. Some great moves from Devontae Freeman for a first down. Ryan falls down, pushed down at the 20 by Anthony Zettel. For the NFL on Fox pregame show with Terry Howard, Jimmy, Michael, and the guys. Stafford, Jones, he held on. Here comes a flag as he has a first down at the 40. Off-season workouts, 55 yards away, up and through. Prater with another one. Devontae Freeman and in for a Falcon touchdown. Well, he certainly deserved to get it into the end zone after carrying much of the load on this drive. Pressure coming, time for Stafford, and the catch made by Golden Tate inside the 30 for a Lions first down. And Prater is money. Lions inch a little bit closer. Only 3 possessions, 6 points in the first half. Matt Ryan on first down, and it's intercepted. Glover Quinn, and it's going to be a touchdown Lions.
What he's seeing developing in front of him.
Well, since 2013, only Seattle's Richard Sherman has more interceptions than that guy. Glover Quinn had Ford Field rocking when Atlanta was trying to add to a 17-6 lead. For Matt Bryant, the ageless 42-year-old Falcon kicker, and he works that one through. Matt Bryant 2 for 2 today. This will be from 40. He's 7 of 7 for the year. It's up and through. From the 11 of Atlanta, middle of the field, Golden Tate. He's in for a Lion touchdown. Another one for Matthew Stafford. Ryan hesitates in the air. It's intercepted. It's another Lions interception, and this one, Darius Slay. The Lions couldn't challenge whether that previous play was inbounds or not.
And then it didn't look like they ever really got in sync, and you try and hurry that throw, and it bounces off the hands. Now it's up in the air.
And after 300 attempts, more than 300 without throwing an interception, Matt Ryan is something. He's got it. And we've got the kind of game you expected. Push the Falcons all the way up to the 40 of Detroit. Hayden is back in the secondary. Ryan sets up to Taylor Gabriel, who slips a tackle, and he can fly. And Taylor Gabriel is diving for the It's a Falcon touchdown.
Pressed hard this way. Everybody starts to flow. Now it's screen out the back door to Taylor Gabriel. Jake Matthews, a great job blocking, clears the lane. But your defense sees hard play action one way, gets everybody flowing. Watch Quandre Diggs right here. He's the one that's going to have the opportunity to make the play. And he has to bubble around, gets caught out of position, and then it's Taylor Gabriel all the way to the end zone. But I mean, hard play action to your left. Everybody's moving left. Then quick screen out to the right. There's Jake Matthews. That's tremendous athleticism by your left tackle, because he's going down inside to sell that run.
Pre-game warm-ups, but there was not the rush from Atlanta. Matt Prater from 57. Oh, yeah.
Cuts. Great vision.
Ryan to throw. The bullet through the hands of Sanu and intercepted by Darius Slay. It's Slay's second pick of the game.
Going to get tipped. Darius Slay working back to it, right into his hands. So Matt Ryan has 3 interceptions today. One is on Tevin Coleman on the tip underneath. This one on Mohamed Sanu. You can see his head turning to the inside. Took his eyes off the ball, didn't complete that catch.
Cannot fault Matt Ryan on that one. When the ground game was working, churning yards for the Falcons, Mohamed Sanu couldn't hold it. He has enough time. Knocked away. Golden Tate the target. Brian Poole was back there. Coverage was good. With Daryl Johnston, Chris Myers, welcome to Ford Field. For those of you just joining us, the punt to Andre Roberts. Hit hard and knocked back at the 20. There was never a fair catch. On second down, they need to get to the 8 for a first down. He's going for the end zone, and Jones, and it's intercepted, but there's a flag down. Robert Alford has the pick. Stafford. Intended for Eric Ebron, who's dropped the last 2. That would have been a tough catch. Floating it in the area of Eric Ebron. Down 4 for the end zone. And there's a flag. And there's another one. Stafford, end zone, incomplete. Stafford's throw, catch made, touchdown Lions! It's Golden Tate, and they lead for the first time today.
Reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is changed. The runner was touched down at the half-a-yard line. He was short of the goal line. By rule, we would go back to a running clock, and we have a 10-second runoff. So by rule, the game is over.
You can't end a game that way. I mean, that's just an unusual way to end a game.
Backfield on 2nd and 4. Pass to the outside is complete. Good for first down yardage to Clay. Clay adding on to it, out across the 40. Little flip to McCoy. McCoy with blockers in front of him and running room and looking for a first down, and he has it, or close to it, at about the 46-yard line.
After a little bit, and occasionally you pop that 9-yard run or that 17-yard reception.
On 2nd and 7, this is Clay, and Clay close to the 30-yard line. That'll be another Buffalo first down.
McCoy or to Clay.
3 tight ends now. Taylor running out of time, and he goes down back at the 40-yard line. Ryan over the middle, and that's complete for a first down. Julio Jones once again.
He has some separation from the goal line. He can get back to those.
Ryan over the middle and wide open. The intended receiver, Austin Hooper, the tight end.
Throw now.
On first down, Tevin Coleman in the backfield, and Coleman with the handoff and nowhere to go. Ryan will throw for it to this side of the field. It is caught and out of bounds. Julio Jones once again.
With their defensive stop.
Coleman turns the corner and he's loose. 20. And tackled by Micah Hyde, saving the touchdown.
Same page, able to make the big completion.
On 1st and goal. Taylor running out of time, throwing far side of the end zone, touchdown. Jordan Matthews.
Loss for the Falcons if he can't return.
Ryan stepping up, throwing down the near sideline. It is caught by Tevin Coleman out of the backfield. Freeman straight ahead. Touchdown. Taylor under pressure and going down back at the 12-yard line. Brooks Reed
in the offensive plan.
Ryan got hit as he released the football. It's incomplete. Bills are running it back with Jerry Hughes and a touchdown. Now Terry McCauley was waving his hands in the backfield when that ball was thrown. Hughes with the hit, Tre'Davious White with the touchdown. Short kick. Bouncing inside the 20. And a loose ball on the ground. Who's got it? The Bills say they do. The Falcons say they do. And it's Atlanta football.
Greg, Trent, and Jamie.
All right, guys, thank you. Matt Ryan going to go deep. Way downfield. Jump ball at the 12-yard line, and Micah Hyde comes away with it. Taylor Gabriel, the intended receiver, but the 5th-year safety out of Iowa makes the grab. Brown, Tolbert back in. Tolbert trying the left side, has running room. Lost the ball. Lost the ball at about the 12. And the Bills jumped on the loose ball. And it is good. You're welcome to it. Coleman, left side, gets a good block. Off to the races. Midfield, lost the ball and recovered by a teammate. Big break for the Atlanta Falcons. This is Freeman. Freeman breaking tackles inside the 35 to about the 30-yard line. Ryan, pass at the goal line. Touchdown, Justin Hardy.
It's what we thought we were going to get. Two good football teams playing smart football, playing hard football, and coming down to these final minutes.
Taiwan Jones is yard deep in the end zone, bringing it out, cuts it to the sideline, and is out of bounds. Oh, somewhere between the 25 and 30-yard line. First down from the 25. Taylor faking, throwing, coming across the field. The catch is made by Charles Clay.
Excellent play by Clay. He's on the side that the throw is going to happen, then it boot away, and it's a throwback. It's a throwback with a corner route. He gets away with a little stiff arm as the ball's in the air.
From 56 yards out, he's made 9 in a row from 50 or more. On its way. And good. And to go 3-1. Andre Roberts going to run it out. 15, 20, to the outside. Only Hush could have beat. Down the sideline and getting an angle on him and bumping him out of bounds is Sharice Wright.
The end zone, there was no hesitation whatsoever on his part. Excellent job by the guys on the kickoff return, creating a lane.
Ryan throwing over the middle, popped in the air. It is intercepted, picked off by the Bills' Micah Hyde. Hyde to the the 40, cuts it back, cuts it again, and brought down at the 35.
Injuries to Julio Jones and Mohamed Sanu. Williams going down the middle of the field, gets a hand on it.
Let's see what kind of a grip Micah Hyde had on the football.
It's called an interception on the field.
He's made 10 in a row from 50 or more yards. Make it 11.
Looks like the Bills have stayed with a consistent four-man rush, dropping into coverage with the two-mans with two safeties deep.
And now he goes down, and we have a penalty marker on the far side of the field. Ryan throwing toward the end zone. Overthrew it. Threw it away. He's going to throw it. Look right, look left, and is going to throw it to the end zone and out of bounds. Play fake. Look left, throws right, incomplete. Incomplete. And the ball goes over on downs. 23-17 Buffalo. Coming up next, the Raiders and the Broncos. For Trent Green, Jamie Erdahl, and the rest of our crew. Greg Gumbel saying so long from Atlanta. The set down is going to be from 50 yards out, so this is a 50-yard attempt. On its way. And good. Ajayi in the backfield. Cutler with the ball, rolling and looking and throwing, and hits his man out across the 25. Tight end Julius Thomas for a first down.
Goes down the pass rush to get over the top.
With three tight ends in, they'll give it to Ajayi again, who busts to the near side, across the 40, across the 45, and out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Thank you. That's great news for the Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers. That pass is complete, and that's Julio Jones again, and Jones fighting his way across the 45, all the way to about the 49-yard line.
Look for the defense.
Ryan. And Ryan going down. He's got a man wide open into the end zone. Touchdown. Marvin Hall.
Usually when you activate a guy, you bring him up to the route, so you don't know how much part of the game plan he's going to be. But when you have that kind of speed, you get him over the top. Excellent throw by Matt Ryan. Quick hand fake to the running back. Then you fake the reverse. Safety jumps up on the tight end. There's no help over the top. And as you said, Marvin Hall has the speed.
Ajayi, running room left side. First down yardage and out of bounds just as he crosses the 35-yard line.
Particularly impressive, the numbers that he's been able to put up, growing every week.
Cutler looking at a 3rd and 4. Quick pass, incomplete. Intended for Jarvis Landry. Cutler had it batted down at the line of scrimmage. It looked like Dontari Poe got a hand up. The pitch for Freeman. Freeman at full speed, midfield, 40. And brought down inside the 20-yard line, caught from behind by Rashad Jones.
Gets to the second level, a lot of times he can set a guy up. He doesn't need to set him up there. Alex Mack was up the field, made the block up the field, and then he uses his speed to split between the safeties. Watch Mack as he gets out in space. He's the one that gets the block out on Kiko Alonso.
Ryan going to give it to Coleman, and Coleman reaching for the end zone. Looks like it's a touchdown. That department on 3rd and 6. Cutler throwing this side of the field. It is caught. Jarvis Landry making the catch just shy of the 25-yard line. Cutler throwing. Intercepted at the 10-yard line by Deion Jones.
Oh, it's actually from the backside crossing the field, and Deion Jones just dropping into zone coverage. Ball thrown behind Carew.
Ryan over the middle, and that's complete to Julio Jones. Jones reaching will make it to the 43 or 42-yard line.
Couldn't finish off the drive.
Butler backpedaling, throwing, and complete across the 40-yard line.
Here is their only rushing forward.
Butler up the middle, throwing, end zone, touchdown. Kenny Stills. He touched the football. And he's going to throw. And he's going to go down. First sack of the day for the Dolphins. Without getting a touchdown. Cutler throwing it this side. Wide open. Jarvis Landry for the touchdown. And 9. This is Coleman, left side. And has a first down and more. Across the 45, out to the 47-yard line. Matt Ryan, quick pass outside. Julio Jones, first down and more down the sideline.
Then a sprained shoulder would and be a lot less painful.
2nd and 20. Ryan under pressure and goes down back at the 47-yard line, and that's Cameron Wake. Bad snap. Bosher. Down at the 50-yard line. Cutler over the middle, and he hits his man at the 35-yard line. Jarvis Landry went up and brought it down.
It's Thomas one-on-one.
Cutler had to try to get rid of it, and it was knocked back into his face by Devondre Campbell. On its way. And we have a tie game. Pitch for Coleman, and Coleman wrestled down back inside the 20. That's William Hayes. Ajayi breaking through, has the first down, still going across midfield to the Atlanta 49. 100-yard rushing day for Ajayi. This is Ajayi adding to it. Ajayi to the 30 and another first down.
But so far in this second half, they're working on all cylinders.
3rd and 11. Cutler pulls it down, now throws incomplete at the 15-yard line for the lead. And that is dead center perfect. Ryan, right on the money at the 40-yard line to Julio Jones. Ryan looks right, now over the middle and wide open. Justin Hardy has the first down inside the 40. From the 26, Ryan over the middle. Intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones.
And Austin Hooper to the outside. Ryan tries to fire it in there. See the left arm of Tankersley come in and knock the ball loose. Rashad Jones coming over to make the hit. Instead, sees the ball pop loose. He picks it out of the air, makes a smart decision getting out of bounds. Don't risk getting hit and having the fumble.
Why you see as many plays as the Falcons in that Super Bowl? That's amazing. Never happened.
Gillislee is the back, and look out off the play fake. That is Devondre Campbell's. Little toss. And he starts to stumble, and Freeman gets taken down there. That's Kyle Van Noy. They really going to run this play? They are. So Ryan running around the outside, and he's going to get the first down. So how about Quinn on a 4th and 7 from midfield? 2nd down and 9. Play action and a ton of time, and Ryan fires and then is caught at the 20-yard line. Gets it into Mohamed Sanu, their number 2 receiver. 3rd down and 10. Ryan hanging in the pocket. Now he has to escape. Looks downfield, fires across the field, and that's incomplete. 42, and still stellar 37-yard attempt, and that one was partially blocked. And New England's going to take over. Cassius Marsh got his hands on it. Ball now at the 26 as the game remains scoreless. Brady is under pressure, and Brady's going to go down at the 25-yard line. So they get to him. That's Vic Beasley. 37 yards of offense. 3rd and 16. Brady has time. Fires, and going to the ground and making the catch is Hogan. So a big first down on a 3rd and 1,000,000.
Beautifully done that time.
5-7 for Brady tonight. Big hole through the middle, exploited by Dion Lewis. And a 25-yard gain to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 5. Take it. No, they give it now to Cooks on an inside handoff, following Gronkowski into the end zone.
It just hit his hands, and he's going to dink it right back into Cooks. Gronkowski out front. Chris Hogan with the block. Woo! What a start to this one.
That goes into the books as a touchdown pass. 3rd down and 4 from the 24-yard line. And Ryan fires, and that's deflected and incomplete. Tried to hit Jones over the middle. 3rd down and 8 from the 49-yard line. And Brady keeps his eyes downfield, and then it's Gronkowski along the sideline at the 23-yard line, holding it in. 13th play of the drive. 3rd and 9. Brady stepping up, feeling the pressure, fires to the end zone, knocked down in the end zone. Intended for Hogan, and that's Keanu Neal. Gronkowski in his 12th year as a Patriot. And he boots it through with 4:42. From the 25-yard line, they hand the ball off to Devontae Freeman, and Freeman with a good gain. Comes back toward the middle of the field, picks up a first down on an 11-yard gallop. In the backfield, and they slot him to the right. Ryan would love to get it to him, but he won't get it anywhere here as he gets sacked. Adam Butler, a rookie from Vanderbilt. A lot of short stuff. 115 yards in the air tonight. Just a little deeper, and that's caught at the 10-yard line. That was Cooks. Getting position, turning around, beats Alford on the play. Brady over the middle, and that is White. Touchdown. Guys, and you go, what? And the next thing you know, they're starting and they're playing well. 3rd and 5. Ryan feeling the pressure. He's going to step away, pick up the first down, and plenty more, rolling to a halt up at the 47-yard line. 50 Cent from the 42-yard line, first down. Freeman breaks loose inside the 25 and a run out of bounds at the 19-yard line by Devin McCourty. On a blitz, throws, and it's caught at the 49-yard line. He goes to Cooks. That's the way today started. But here we are pre-Halloween. 6.5. Brady throws over the middle. It's caught. That's Hogan. And Hogan is inside the 15 and banged down to the 10-yard line by Deion Jones. Gillislee looking for his 5th touchdown of the season. Won't get it here as he is tackled for a loss. That's Beasley who comes over there. 21-yard attempt for Gronkowski. Ryan puts it down. And the kick is good.
Runs to the outside that got the better of the Patriots.
2nd and 2. Turning around, Jones makes the catch. He gets ridden out there by Deron Harmon as we begin the final frame. And Ryan to the end zone, or the 1-yard line anyway. Mohamed Sanu, and they will spot the ball at about the 10-inch line.
Do it a lot and get teams to jump off sides.
Instead, you got Ryan off the fake, throwing and batted away in the end zone by Malcolm Butler. So 4th and goal, he'll take the snap under center. And then hand the ball off to Taylor Gabriel, and he is tackled by Kyle Van Noy.
On this bunch, and then the fog comes in to make it even worse.
Man, 2nd down and 9. And rolling and making the grab is Brandon Cooks. This is, we think this is Gillislee. We know it's Gillislee. Good run. Takes the ball inside the 25-yard line. 38-yard attempt for Gostkowski. Allen puts it down. And the kick is good.
Those two deep safeties back there, that underneath coverage doesn't have to worry about anything getting over the top of them.
There's a game of 22, and they swing it out to the left. And Hardy this time gets taken down by Malcolm Butler, the 25-yard line.
There wasn't much of it left.
That's what I mean. Here's Ryan. And he's going to run, and Matt will take the ball to the 14-yard line. Tries to put a little move on McCourty before the tackle. I'll see you and raise you. This is Ryan, and it is caught finally by Jones. So they're on the board. Malcolm Butler looked for a moment as if he was going to pick it. And finally they get into the end zone.
Over and then pull it over the top, out of the hands of Malcolm Butler, who thought he had an interception. Just too big, too strong. We talked about it, double coverage or not. Sometimes you just have to give that monster a chance. And I say that with all due respect.
When you meet with him, he doesn't want to talk about what happened. He wants to talk about now. Here's Lewis breaking tackles. And the only way you get Bill to talk about the past is he loves the history of football. League is this year. I mean, nobody's out of it. I mean, they're going to be 3-3, and they're only going to be a game back in New Orleans, half a game back of Carolina. But it's not going in the right direction for them. It certainly is for these guys.
She knows what she's talking about, Sam.
He's got the toughest job today. Bilal Powell carrying on first down, turning the corner. Nice run to start the game for Powell. With two tight ends, Eric Tomlinson on the right side, Safarian Jenkins left. McCown throws, touchdown, Eric Tomlinson.
They have three deep. The players, four underneath, and you see Keanu Neal avoid that area. Nobody there.
Running backs in for Atlanta. And Ryan fumbled the football to scramble on, and the Jets have it.
This ball never even gets into his hands. It's slick all the way there, and good hustle play there by Jordan Jenkins, recognizing that ball on the ground to take away for the Jets defense.
They have the ball at the Falcons' 34-yard line. Two tight ends. All receivers out for Matt Ryan. Gets time and throws. Completes it to Austin Hooper, the tight end, down to the 26-yard line. Play fake by Ryan. Has plenty of time. Throws for the end zone. And Hooper is knocked out of bounds just short of the goal line.
Hand this ball off your running back. Get in the easy way.
The fake to Freeman. Ryan throws deep in the end zone. Touchdown to Austin Hooper, the tight end. And again, trouble on the snap. And Jamal Adams has recovered for the Jets. Second fumble by the Falcons on the snap.
Well, again, ball hits Matt Ryan in the hand. Just can't have those operational issues between center and quarterback, and Alex Max dealing with Steve McClendon right in his face. Make it difficult to convert on third down situations, third and long, and not able to do it again here.
Catanzaro from 43. This one is straight down the middle. The Jets regain the lead.
There's a lot of connection to this football team.
Off the play fake, Ryan steps up and takes off. He's got room to run. He slides inside the 30. Knew he had the first down. All receivers out. Throws short to Freeman. Lots of room. Inside the 20. Inside the 10 and down to the 7-yard line. Robert Nelson trips him up.
Chances to be an even better team than they are.
On 3rd and 4. All receivers out. McCown throwing deep for Anderson. He's got it for a touchdown. Three receivers to the left. Ryan starts to move under pressure, and they've got him. He is sacked by Muhammad Wilkerson. First sack of the season for a Jets defensive lineman. Try for Matt Bryant. On the way, and it's good. For Lolo in at tight end. Off the play fake. Ryan wants to go deep this time for Julio Jones. He's got it. That time a perfect play.
Play fake has the underneath coverage. It actually pulled the safeties in too. And this is the first time all day, Sam, that I've seen Darryl Roberts on Julio Jones. And this matchup is one that Matt Ryan will take any day of the week.
3 wideouts in the game. McCown being rushed, puts it up deep. And what a grab by Robbie Anderson. Diving catch by Anderson at the Atlanta 41-yard line.
Oh, there was pressure on Josh McCown. What he does is get the ball out on time on a takeoff. And this is fantastic coverage, really, by Robert Alford. He's in good position. But Robbie Anderson, what a catch. That is fantastically done. The red area has stood up now 3 times and gotten them field goal opportunities.
48-yard try is wide right. He missed it. Second miss of the game by Catanzaro. 48-yard line, trailing by 1 point. Tevin Coleman bounced it outside, turns it over to a big gain. He could go, being chased by Roberts, and he is pulled down at the 10-yard line. Darryl Roberts saving what would have been a touchdown. Great run by Tevin Coleman, 64 yards.
Back here, initial step, goes all the way across the formation and makes one guy miss in the hole, and then he's off to the races. He's the more explosive of the 2 running backs. He has the long speed, and when he gets in the open space, big plays happen.
Split the tight end to the left, Freeman the running back. Ryan on 3rd and goal. Looking, nobody open. Ryan throws it in the end zone. Sanu holds on, it's a touchdown. Stretching grab by Mohamed Sanu.
The focus needs to be on number 2, Matt Ryan. Look at him work in the pocket, step up looking for the receiver, and then eyes always down the field. Matt Ryan's not going to run in that situation. This is a fantastic catch, Sam. Stretching, extended on a wet football. We saw him drop one earlier. Bob, it's Darryl Roberts and Julio Jones.
He dropped the ball, and Ryan is knocked down. The ball is recovered by the Jets, but then the tackle was made. 3 receivers to the right. McCown, short pass, wide open. Robbie Anderson with room to run. He's across midfield and thrown down by Desmond Trufant at the 45-yard line. There's a flag. Catanzaro from 46, it's right through. And the Jets climb to within 2 points. That gives Bosher some room. Jeremy Curley is back deep for the Jets. Good high punt. Way up there. Curley backpedals, drops the ball, and it's recovered by the Falcons. Kamal Ishmael with the recovery.
This thing turned Curley all the way around. Obviously the rain and the wind affected that, and Falcons have their 4th takeaway on the year, 2nd one on special teams.
55-yard punt, and the Jets muffing the punt. 89-yard field goal try for Matt Bryant, who's 3 for 3 in the game, and make it 4 for 4. Line in Tampa Bay. Sam Rosen, Rondé Barber, Christina Pink here at the Meadowlands in New Jersey. Jets get up to the 20-yard line. They're out of timeouts. They trail the Atlanta Falcons 25-20. The right, one left. The tight end, Zafarian Jenkins. Tight right. McCown throws to Jenkins. Middle of the field. They can't stop it. They got to get it quickly to the line to spike it. And see. Whistle blows. This looks like the game. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Was it?
On the offense, that penalty carries a 10-second runoff. Therefore, the ball game is over.
That's it.
And Sam, of note, Austin Seferian-Jenkins took a hit there. He was not right when he got in his stance there. He was not ready for that snap.
Trying to start with a throw, unleashes, finds his man. That's Julio Jones, and Jones with a move. And down near the Carolina 40. 53-yard try. And Bryant is perfect.
Quarterback, I'd hate to tackle him one-on-one.
Stewart gets it on first down, a nice carry. Still going near the 40, ball is out. That ball ripped away with Stewart going for extra yardage. It belongs to Atlanta. And that was literally a takeaway by Keanu Neal as Ryan over the middle completes it somehow to Julio Jones. Play action from Matt Ryan, drops it off, and this is Hooper. And the big tight end, Austin Hooper, has another first down. Ryan slings it, pass caught, touchdown Sanu.
When he missed the entire season with a knee injury, so they haven't gotten a great deal of production out of him.
Third down and 9, not a good throw. Great catch by Funches for a first down. On second and 4, here's Newton, keeps it. Open field, who's going to bring him down? Kind of runs into a tackle. Got a great block along the way from Russell Shepard. And Newton is good for 34 yards.
Cam Newton running with the football when he's in the shotgun formation. So underneath center, he goes with the fake handoff and then bootlegs out. Nobody out there, and as you said, Russell Shepard makes a nice block. It's a huge game.
Longest run by a Panther all season long, 34 yards as Stewart carries it. Ball is out again. That's his second fumble. The Falcons say they have it, and they do.
Again, that rips it out. Punches it right there, sure was. Say, Dan Quinn talked about it as an offensive guy
out of the first quarter. Now Tevin Coleman in at tailback. Play action from Ryan. Pass to the sideline. It is caught by Taylor Gabriel. A leaping grab. And along the sideline makes the catch for 15 yards.
They're not able to do anything here. It's going to be demoralizing.
Newton keeps. He's got it more out across the 30. Newton to the sideline. Dangerous throw, and what a catch by Samuel. Here's Freeman, hits the hole with a head of steam. And Devontae Freeman breaks out across the 30. Field goal of over 50 yards. Here is Freeman. He's not going to get it. And a flag is thrown at the end of the play in the secondary.
Aggressive coach. He went for it on fourth down a few times a couple weeks ago against the Patriots in some awkward situations. We just don't know.
Here's Funches, goes down to grab it, has a first down and more as he gets a block out on the edge from Samuel. And a flag at the end of it. First and goal from the 4. Pitch, McCaffrey, a walk-in. Touchdown.
How about that pitch by Cam Newton? That's not easy to do.
Now we'll see how Matt Ryan answers. Pass to the sideline, wide open, Julio Jones.
No huddle situation, make Ryan come underneath.
Over the middle, pass picked, intercepted by Adams. The receiver fell down, Adams did not, he's inside the 40. And Gabriel there to force him out. As the Carolina Panthers get their 4th pick of the year.
He's trying to get it to Hooper. He thinks Hooper's going to cross the face of Mike Adams. And I don't know, as Hooper looks back for the ball, I don't know if he just doesn't really realize that Adams was driving. But as a quarterback, you're expecting the receiver to always cross in front of the defender. Adams gets a great jump on the ball.
Right back to work, Cam Newton. There's McCaffrey, who had a touchdown a moment ago. Darts inside the 15. Newton hangs in, now flushed out to his right. Can he get there? Ball's out, recovered, touchdown. Before that ball was out, the call was touchdown.
All across the line, but wow, time in the pocket. He takes off scrambling versus that man coverage, and for a yardage he would feel most comfortable at.
Here is a little end around to Samuel. A lot of moving parts, and Curtis Samuel carries for a first down. 3 yards on the ground. Well, they're bringing out every play in the playbook. Toss to Shepard. Breaks a tackle and takes it down inside the 20. Tampa Bay, he knows the division. 4 different ball carriers on this drive. Newton spins out of the sack, but not another. Vic Beasley Jr. finally able to bring him down back at the 25, maybe the 26, and succeeded on 4th and inches. Got it.
Ordinate amount of punishment from defensive backs, and they got away with it.
On second down, Ryan had to come off his first read. Now he's in trouble, and down he goes. Wes Horton was in his face.
On the ground against that look.
On second down now, Ryan to the sideline, well done. 09 on 5 catches. Ryan with his back to the defense finds a receiver for a first down, Justin Hardy.
Soft coverage.
Ryan airs it out all alone, juggled, incomplete. Jones wide open, and he dropped it. I mean, they just will never be easier.
A lot of times then the underneath throws, like we just saw to Freeman, open up.
On first down, here's Gabriel. Makes a spin move, uses that speed. Out of bounds near the 20. Catch and run by Taylor Gabriel.
And a lot of times when on the slant route, when the ball's thrown on the back hip like it was, it kind of forces the receiver then to traverse and come out of that route back towards the sideline. And that's what happens to Gabriel. It's overrun. There's nobody out there.
Coleman out on the edge, gets a block. Tevin Coleman, touchdown Atlanta. They're back in it.
Well, Gabriel makes a good block there on Thomas Davis, who's trying to drive up.
4th down and 13. Ryan, pass is incomplete for Gabriel. And the Panthers take over. Instead of chancing anything with a field goal try on 4th and 4, they'll just go for it. Try to run out the clock. The throw into the air, and that'll do it. Smart play. And the final 20-17, the Carolina Panthers beat the Atlanta Falcons. Carolina 6-3. Second and 9, pressure on Prescott, and down he goes. In the arms of Claiborne. A lot of noise from Cowboy fans in here. Ryan throws, pass is intercepted. Up into the air, and down with it is Xavier Woods. And an early turnover as Dallas takes over at the 20. His first NFL interception.
Started with great coverage by Anthony Brown. He is all over Sanu. The ball comes up in the air. And how about that play by Xavier Woods, being able to lay out and catch this ball, it appeared, before it got to the turf. That's a great job.
3rd down and 7. Prescott has to spin out of trouble. Drops it off to Smith. And Smith is going to be wrestled down just short the first down marker, although that official comes in and says first down.
That when Jason Garrett, when we talked with him
Little play action. Prescott's going to keep. Touchdown, Dallas.
Deion Jones, and then you got Poole out here, number 34. You got two guys who go with Rod Smith. Nobody accounts for Dak Prescott. You see Dan Quinn over there on the sidelines. He's saying, you got to be kidding me. After last week and what Cam Newton did to this defense, great job of that here over the last 2 weeks.
On third down, quick throw, what a catch by Julio Jones. Just sensational. Third down and 7. Ryan lets it go. Pass is caught. Hooper. He's got a first down. This could very well end the first quarter. Bryant. Still one of the best. Prescott. Butler with a catch. Looked like he might have gotten held along the sideline as well, and he's still good enough.
A lot of catches, but the ones that he have been pretty good down the field on some big plays, and he's able to get past Robert Alford. Goes up and makes a play on the ball.
It's not been targeted yet. Third down and 8. Prescott fakes a throw, and down he goes. Claiborne makes another play.
From the great play that we see every Sunday.
Third down and 9. Prescott is sacked. Brought to the ground by Poe. On first down, it's Gabriel. Getting it on the handoff, and Taylor Gabriel, who can really run, forced out by Heath.
His first action.
Toss to Coleman running right, and Coleman breaks loose into Dallas territory, and a flag at the end of it on Heath. And off for the touchdown, Tevin Coleman. To have fewer, they have none. Prescott avoids a sack somehow, and now will take off and get the first down.
Watch Beasley up top.
Prescott sacked, and the ball came out. Grady Jarrett was the first guy there, and the Falcons take over.
Chaz Green, Adrian Claiborne, spin move right there, gets past him, and then Grady Jarrett is also with pressure on the inside, but they had one-on-one on the outside to Cole Beasley, and he runs right by.
Puts Atlanta with a football. Trying to establish the ground game as Coleman's got a big gap to run through, and a nice start to the second half. Ryan keeps, throws, Jones caught it, and hung on, going to the ground inside the 35. Ryan steps up, throws, pass, caught inside the 10. That's Gabriel again. Ryan, end zone, Hardy, touchdown.
Atlanta Falcons beginning to show off some of these weapons that they have offensively. Justin Hardy, who came into this game with just 10 receptions, but a great move off the line of scrimmage on Anthony Brown, and he works the back line, and wasn't much coverage there on him. You see what Ryan's looking at, too.
3 tight ends in the game as Morris has his best of the day. Look at that effort. And he's on top of bodies. They could carry him right to the end zone.
Themselves offensively and see if they can get this running game going.
Here he is again. There he goes again. And listen to all those Cowboy fans in attendance. 2 big runs.
A lot of time during the week trying to defense that play.
3 tight ends in there again, and Morris with a nice carry for another first down. First down from the 12. Prescott is sacked again. Claiborne again. field goals in his third game now with Dallas. Ryan throws, pass caught, Gabriel inside the 35. Coleman left side. Cuts upfield, a nice move. Tevin Coleman with a first down near the 15.
Next thing you know, they're into the fourth quarter.
Here's Hooper, the tight end. To the goal line and just short of the touchdown. It had 10 straight. Play action, Hooper, a walk-in. Touchdown Atlanta. Now 3rd and 13. Prescott sacked again. Guess who? Adrian Claiborne, number 5. 2nd and 6. Coleman with a leap and a first down to the 40.
In between these plays.
Here's Ward. Big hole to run through for Teron Ward, who goes out of bounds at the 15. Bad calf and all. Bryant's been good today. It's from him, Adrian Claiborne, and there it is. Plenty of time left for another. Prescott finds Witten. And Witten's got a first down.
He already lost his job, and I don't anticipate him playing left tackle anytime soon again either.
Prescott, Beasley with a leaping grab inside Atlanta territory. Prescott tripped up. Flag on the play as Brooks Reed gets the sack.
Field goal, of course, but they have not been the same team we've watched the last 3 weeks.
Hey, knocked out of his hand, and that's Claiborne again. And McKinley gets on top of it for Atlanta.
See if the hand was going forward or not. I didn't think it was, and it doesn't look like it is there. No, that ball is out, and it's a speed move. Short of one spin move where he started up the field.
Seattle has the tiebreaker. They beat Los Angeles in October down in L.A. Seattle won the toss and deferred, so Blair Walsh kicks off. And here comes Andre Roberts. Bringing it back for Atlanta with a lot of running room. It's the kicker, Walsh, trying to slow him down and take him down. He slowed him enough, and God help that they could make the tackle just shy of midfield. He's on the field. A former Seahawk, played here 2011-14. Ryan in a crowd, throws a low ball, and it's a catch. A terrific catch made by Justin Hardy on Terry Poe. The defensive lineman comes in on the goal line to block. And there is a flag down. If the play stands, it's a touchdown for Tevin Coleman. Referee is Carl Cheffers.
Offside. Defense. That penalty is declined. Result of the play. Touchdown.
Time this week with a left ankle that got rolled up on during practice. And his kickoff down to Tyler Lockett. Caught it on the run. He's dangerous too.
Look out.
He bounced off the hit of the kicker, and now they're trying to catch him from the side. So his kickoff return even better than Roberts gave Atlanta to start the game. 72 Saints, the 06 Lions. Wilson's on a winning team. He fires, and it's picked off right into the hands of Desmond Trufant. The Washington Husky and Tacoma native with a happy homecoming. Wilson tackled him. The ball came out. Trufant got it back. And great field position again for Atlanta at the 35-yard line of Seattle.
We're going to see Lockett coming from right to left. I don't know if Lockett fooled Wilson or he just missed the throw completely, but there's Trufant, a man who missed the Super Bowl last year and most of the season with an injury, and Russell Wilson with a great effort to almost knock this ball away from Trufant, but what a start for the Falcons. Knocking on the door again with Matt Ryan.
Second. Interesting formation. Levine Toilolo was moving back and forth. The tight end has stayed in a block for Matt Ryan. Far sideline, Julio Jones in a crowd, and they're going to confer to see if he was in bounds when he came down with the ball. Yes.
Goes up and gets it at its highest point. Does he have them both in?
Yes.
Indeed. What a catch by Julio Jones.
Bunch to the right. A blitz from Seattle. And an on-target throw by Ryan. First and goal, Atlanta, on another catch by Justin Hardy. How tight the huddle had to be around Ryan to hear what he's saying. Third and goal. Ryan, back corner of the end zone. Sanu has it.
Good gracious. I can outdo you. What a catch by Sanu. Seattle, wow, shocked. Atlanta has come in here and taken it to him early, but it's a one-handed go-get-it ball by Mohamed Sanu. And
Marshawn Lynch went into what he termed at the time of retirement, and the offensive line struggles really coincided with his departure. Swing pass, Lockett. Nice play, well executed, and a first down to the 40-yard line. Mike Davis, big hole.
Oh, yes.
He delivered the hit at the end of that run, and he comes up fired up with a 13-yard gain. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Wilson to the end zone, and it is caught. Jimmy Graham, the touchdown for the Seahawks.
You feel it coming from up here. They isolate him in the red zone. He's become a vocal part of this red zone offense. Touchdown number 7.
Wilson, look out! He swung down, back at the 11. The ball's on the field, and for the moment, it's a touchdown for Adrian Claiborne in Atlanta.
Out of UCLA. Ball's out.
Yes, it is. Barely.
And there's Claiborne. What a last couple weeks he's had. But Tack McKinley can do the one thing that very few ends can do, and that is run 4-5 or better.
Courtney Upshaw knocked it out. And there's Claiborne. You tried it yet, Coach?
Not yet.
Looked good, though.
It sure did.
Good post-game snack. Russell Wilson on the move. Good throw and catch. Doug Baldwin, the diving catch. Very pleasant night. It was a rainy day through a lot of it. The temperature in the mid-40s. A little pooch kick by Blair Walsh, and Seattle has it. They didn't want to kick it deep as both sides have had trouble covering kicks. And Tedrick Thompson came up with the free ball for the Seahawks. Nick Vanette, the tight end, goes out of the backfield. Design rollout for Wilson, and a touchdown. He's the best man for the job for Seattle. And they're within 5 with the extra point upcoming. On 3rd and 15. 4-man rush. Ryan has an open receiver. Coleman bounced off a hit and has a first down. Told us he's fine now. Yeah, he's fine, all right. Couldn't be more down the middle than that one. Kickoff coverage bad, and of course the kickoff return team botched the squib kick for Atlanta. Russell Wilson slides down under the hit by Keanu Neal. First down, 44-yard line of Atlanta, and has pushed the Atlanta advantage back to 7. 30 seconds to go in the half. One timeout for Russell Wilson. What a move to get away from Beasley. And he runs out of bounds with a first down.
They have Vic Beasley spying on Russell Wilson.
And it's a fake. John Ryan flipped it forward, and that did not work. Flipped it to Luke Wilson, and he got rejected by Grady Jarrett.
Call. It's a quick shovel pass to Luke Wilson, and there's Grady Jarrett. Ain't fooling me.
I don't know.
That's a surprising call.
The new coordinator, Marquand Manuel's done a nice job. Players talk about the energy he brings. He wants to play. He'd probably like to have a chance to tackle Davis because his players can't. And finally, he goes stumbling down along the far sideline at the 49-yard line of Arkansas State, as John said earlier. A receiver there. Atlanta's practice squad for a while. There's a sack. Wilson taken down back outside the 20-yard line for Sarkisian here on 3rd down and 8. 9.5 to go, 3rd quarter. Here comes the rush. Ryan, showing that there are 2 mobile quarterbacks in this game, has a first down inside the Seattle 40. He's long. 3 catches for 35 yards. Ryan throws to an open receiver. It's a touchdown for Levine Toilolo.
That's great design. It's Toilolo. He's going to leak down and around on this play action pass. Seattle just lost him. Everybody thinks they're throwing the ball to the right in the flat. Toilolo sneaks out, and this personnel grouping is killing the Seahawks.
A flag down in the end zone. They're all lined up for the extra point. They need to reach the 30 for a first down. Wilson. Chased around by Claiborne and by Jarrett. Lunging for the marker. And it looked from here like he got the first down. Unbelievable. 7 tackles tonight. 3rd down and 6. A Seattle blitz. Ryan deep. One-on-one. It's Julio Jones. Inbounds the catch. Big play for Atlanta to the 29-yard line of the Seahawks.
Blitz right up the middle from Bobby Wagner. Matt Ryan knows he's got man-to-man. He stands in there and throws a beautiful pass to Julio, who beats Jeremy Lane at the line of scrimmage. That's the position where Richard Sherman should be playing. At left corner. Shouldn't bother Bryant. He's done it a long time.
About as mentally tough as they come, about as physically good as they come, too. Look out. Russell takes off running again. First down. Got every yard he could out of that. Got out of bounds.
Stay after Wilson because he's going to scramble.
They're offside. So Russell throws down the middle for a touchdown. Doug Baldwin with exactly 3 minutes to go. It looked like the flag will be on Atlanta for being offside.
Offside. Number 98, defense. That penalty's declined. Result of the play, touchdown.
Offside, Wilson knew it, and Doug Baldwin run right down the middle for an easy touchdown. Going to go for 2 right here.
Yep, that's the play. Make it a 3-point game. A little bit of sleep there. Wilson to Graham. And it's a 3-point game. And now Pete Carroll has another decision to make with 3 minutes to go and 1 timeout plus the 2-minute warning. Do you kick it away or do you try the onside kick? 2-minute warning. Atlanta by 3. Ryan out of time and sacked. Sheldon Richardson leading the way for Seattle. They need 1:06 to go. No timeouts for Seattle. Very tentative rush. They're trying to keep him bottled up, and they still can't. They managed to trip him up from behind at Dio and Jones. A huge tackle where Wilson might have made it all the way to field goal range. They need to get Walsh a little closer, you would think. Down the middle, Richardson, did he hang on? It appears he did. Now the clock's running. Alford stays on top of him. They have time for the spike. 52-yard try to tie it and send it almost certainly to overtime. Blair Walsh straight down the middle and short.
And going to the air on first down, and Julio, or check that, Deshaun Jackson.
in Atlanta territory. And here's Martin again. And Martin breaks and gets a first down. Good cut by Doug Martin. Stops the Falcons on 3rd down and 7. 4 wide receivers for Matt Ryan. And his pass is caught by Julio Jones and a first down inside the Tampa Bay 40. 44-yard try. 49. And this kick is good. Matt Ryan and company starting from the 23. Tevin Coleman has good running room, has a first down. And he's got more. Good block by Austin Hooper, the tight end. It was a happy flight back.
It was a great flight back. Those winning flights are always awesome.
Anger with a kick, and it's another good one, sending Andre Roberts back inside his 25.
He got the wall? Does he got the wall?
And Roberts runs out of bounds. Mohamed Sanu gets the snap, and he bobbles the ball, and Sanu fires it in the air, and down there is Julio Jones, and Jones is there for the touchdown!
With Sanu right here. Bobble the snap. Hey, no big deal on the little read zone. I'll pick it back up. The guy's a phenomenal athlete. He was recruited by Rutgers to play quarterback, and you can see why. I don't believe he's ever thrown an incomplete pass in all the time he's been in the National Football League. He's one of the most complete football players on this team, and oh my goodness gracious.
Down on the 28. Ryan with the deep drop this time. The catch, and a terrific one was Julio Jones. An easy task for number 58. The first down on an end around. Here's Julio Jones. And Jones gets the first down and steps out of bounds.
Way to free him up right now.
107 yards this quarter to 6 for Tampa Bay. And going deep and making the catch is Jones. Did he get in? Yes, touchdown. His second of the game.
Jones on the double move. You see him sell the post again, just like he did to the sideline route. Take it back to the corner. Look at the extension right there. Knows where the pylon is. Watch him. Put his foot in the ground. Now just dive for it. Keeps the ball inside the pylon. And as far as McCoy is concerned, look at that outside edge. There it is. Bunch of hands on him. Bring the tight end over there. Get everybody. The Buccaneers defense. All kinds of speed side to side.
And open. Guess who? Julio Jones having a tremendous first half. Part of the act. First down. From the 22. Play action for Ryan on first down. Looking for a receiver. And Julio Jones coming across to make the play. This made his first start last week. 3rd down and 9 with time. Another first down. Sanu with more yards after the catch. Up and gets inside the 30-yard line. 2nd down and 13. And that's Hooper. And Hooper will have the first down and gets a few more before he's ridden out of bounds by Justin Evans. Tevin Coleman going up the middle. 9 yards and a good block by Andy Levitri. 3rd down and 1. From the 3. And here is Coleman. Touchdown, Falcons. Concussion. And so Jacquizz Rodgers is in at running back. First down for Ryan Fitzpatrick. And he completes the pass to Mike Evans.
Here we go.
First down and 10 at midfield. Fitzpatrick's pass, and it's going to be caught nicely by Chris Godwin, the rookie from Penn State, who played so well against the Jets a few weeks ago. Now the running backs. To
handle the load, and Barber is in there, but it's play action for Fitzpatrick, and he completes the pass inside the 5-yard line to O.J. Howard.
27-6, just orchestrating their offense.
11th play of the drive, third time they've had double digits, and here is Peyton Barber charging into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's okay, Mike's 25.
And Fitzpatrick has Howard, the tight end, and a first down to the 35-yard line. The 45 is back in there for Tampa. And running is Fitzpatrick. And a textbook slide that time, and a first down. And they go to Barber. And Barber gets in for the touchdown. Peyton Barber with his second touchdown of the game. Ryan with plenty of time going up top, and Julio Jones with the catch down the sideline and upended. When in doubt, go to number 11. First down at the 23 of the Bucks. And they go to Teron Ward. Fumbles. And it's picked up by Brent Grimes. Grimes running it back, has a blocker. And the first turnover of the game, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get it back. Tied with Jacksonville for fumble recovery lead in the NFL coming into this game. And Fitzpatrick has Humphries on first down, and he gets a first down and knocked out of bounds in Atlanta territory at the 40. Fitzpatrick has time, and it's caught by Evans. It'll be a first down. Mike Evans.
36.
Fitzpatrick fires, and the pass is knocked away, incomplete. Cameron Brate, the tight end, was the intended receiver, and Keanu Neal helped break it up. They're down and 8. And Ryan going for Jones, who makes the catch, gets away. Perfect timing to make the catch and gets extra yards. Third down and 1. Teron Ward spins away, stays on his feet. Tough to bring down and gets close to the 15-yard line. Minutes remaining. Second and 7 on the 14. Tevin Coleman trying to go wide and wants to stay in bounds. He's going to get a touchdown. It won't matter. Second touchdown of the game for Coleman. 3 teams would be in the playoffs. 21 seconds left. Fitzpatrick, and that will be caught by Humphries. Does not get out of bounds. And the final seconds. The Buccaneers will drop to 4 and 7, and the Falcons 7 and 4. And the game is over.
And on first down, they'll fake the run. Kind of toss it near side, get it out to Diggs. Stephon Diggs makes a move, has a first down, and a big pickup of 13 on the first play of the game. Time. Keenum hit as he throws, tipped away. Alford had a chance to pick it up, but he knocked it down, and the Falcons hold. They back off the blitz. Ryan has time, and the flat. Coleman, first down, and more to Tevin Coleman. And the play call works like a charm, and Atlanta converts on fourth. Snap and hold are down. The kick is perfect, and Atlanta on the board first with a long drive. It puts them up 3-0 on Minnesota. Win a wide receiver, top of your screen. On second down, Keenum going to swing it back the far side. He's got Ham, the fullback, makes the man miss. C.J. Ham out for a first down. Third down and 10. Keenum in trouble. Dropped, and he gets the throw off. It's incomplete. Grady Jarrett got pressure up the middle.
The offensive line has been taking care of it.
First down. Good cut. Murray still going. Latavius Murray hurdles a defender. Murray inside the 5. Those long strides just had a run of 30.
Latavius Murray. This cut reminds me of Le'Veon Bell. See the patience, the hesitation, the view? Really nice job up front by the offensive line cleaning things up, but Murray having the patience not to press the run before the hole appeared. And then once it did, he was through it like a dart.
Kyle Rudolph, top of your screen. 2 touchdowns last week for him. Keenum rolling that way, floating in end zone. There's McKinnon in front of his hometown fans. From the 30, they'll fake the run again. Ryan stands in, lets it rip over the middle. He's got a completion to Marvin Hall, who's got the catch. Just his second catch, first-year player. His other one was a touchdown.
And remember, these last 2 passes were both on first down. And this one was against Xavier Rhodes, who wasn't working against Julio Jones. So think of it this way for Atlanta.
Julio Jones in motion. Rhodes right with him. Ryan to throw. Ryan steps up, throws, complete. It's Sanu who's inside the 25, and Matt Ryan is heating up. Ryan from 36 yards. And he's got it. Ryan's is 2 for 2. There's Rhodes, who's in some pain. We'll keep an eye on him. And now with the Falcons short in the secondary. Allen's a former cornerback, by the way. Here's Keenum, pressure, and he's buried. That'll make up for the penalty as Tack McKinley. 4-man rush. Ryan knocked away. Oh, Mackenzie Alexander saw it all the way. 20 seconds to try a field goal. Keenum hangs in, pressure hit as he throws. He got a completion to Floyd, and Floyd makes his way out near midfield. 2nd and 1. Devontae Freeman, first down and more for Devontae Freeman, and a penalty comes from back in the secondary. Big run for Freeman. We had a big one called back earlier in the day.
That'll be right in here. Let's see in the middle. See Joseph right there, got a grasp of 51 Alex Mack and actually hauled him down with his left arm.
On first down, fake to Freeman. Ryan has time, going far side. Sanu's got it. Leaping grab, first down for Sanu. He told Pam Oliver, I want the ball. Bryant, good again. 42 years old, still kicking it like a kid. And the Falcons retake the lead as Bryant 3 for 3 on field goals today. Lives in Atlanta, of course, went to Georgia. Here's Murray in the flat. Plants that left foot. Latavius Murray has a first down.
There are some similarities in movement. We haven't seen much of that today with Keenum.
Keenum has time here, though, and a lot of it. Now some pressure, standing, looking, delivering, complete. Keenum bought a lot of time, and he's got the completion to Diggs for a first down. Down for Minnesota, and 3. Keenum looking, delivering. He's got it. Now the spot. It's right, and he should have the first down, and he does. But they've got a 2nd down and goal from the 6. Keenum looking, lofting. Enzo Rudolph, touchdown!
And this is going to be Kyle Rudolph's 12th catch of the season in the red zone. Little stick nod route, fakes it to the outside, cuts back to the inside, and look at the offensive line provide the coverage there.
3rd down, pressure coming. Griffin, Ryan still on his feet. Ryan thinks about running. Not a good choice as he's taken down by Barr, and a punt coming. So that's why they've dominated in that category. Fake the run, pressure coming. Keenum sees it, delivers. McKinnon on the far side, and he gets eaten up. There is Ricardo Allen. Now there's Jones in motion, Charles, like you asked for. They'll fake the run. Ryan looking, gonna dump it off to Freeman. And Freeman makes people miss, still going forward across the 45. 2nd and 3. Run it again. Freeman has a hole. Devontae Freeman springs through. First down in into Vikings territory. Looking that way, Jones breaks a tackle. Julio Jones had the first down. That one, though, is no good. Well played. 14-9 Minnesota. 4:58 to go, and they'll throw it with the play action. Rudolph is wide open in the stiff arm. All the way out to midfield is Kyle Rudolph. Keenum looking, firing, wide open is Thielen, who breaks free. Adam Thielen down to the 21. And a gain of 22.
Head up, looks like press man, and he misses on the jam, and Thielen beats him across his face, as they call it, to the inside. How about Keenum? Looks left, comes back right, and throws the dart. And I think he had to have been shocked at how wide open Thielen was.
Game 25 of 30, 227 yards and 2 touchdowns. Here's Murray on the run. Murray breaking through. And the Vikings trying to put the hammer down here.
Alvin Kamara lines up right on the 3 in 2nd and 3. And against a 4-man rush, there he is in open space. Kamara, big gain. 2 plays, 30 yards. First down, New Orleans. Breeze is 3 to the left. He comes to the right. Incomplete. Desmond Trufant breaks up the pass intended for Michael Thomas. These great quarterbacks halfway through the opening quarter. 3rd and 6. Trouble down for the Falcons last week. They pick up one. Julio Jones escapes into the open field. Jones inside the 30, running with purpose to the 15-yard line. 38 yards of the talent of Julio Jones.
Safety in the middle of the field, and Julio made him look bad too. Goodbye. Forget about it. You're not going to get him on the ground. Somehow you...
Fans getting loud here in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Second quarter begins. Breeze 3rd and 6. Throw held onto by Thomas, going to the ground and rule the catch. 1st and 15. And Ryan going sideline. It is Jones again. That time working on Lattimore.
To do what they do best. That's when this offense gets explosive.
3rd and 8, 5 rush. Ryan first down to Hooper again to the 15-yard line into the red zone for the team in red. Coleman, the regular fullback in, leading the way for Freeman to the end zone. Atlanta touchdown. Silent count. Breeze gets it to Ingram, running to the right. Got a nice block, spinning and turning. The former Heisman winner's got a first down to the 39-yard line. Gain of 14 on that one. Here in Atlanta. 1st and 10, 5 wide receivers. Breeze, throw and caught. Good move by Lewis to stay in bounds and score the touchdown. Tommy Lee Lewis finds the end zone for the first time.
See Tommy Lee Lewis get right there. Watch Drew Brees try and manipulate the safety that side, but he continues to lean that way. But instead of throwing him down the field where most quarterbacks would try and get the touchdown, he actually backed him up just a bit to preserve him, and I don't think he stepped out of bounds.
I'm with you. Looked like strong toes, and the heel doesn't come down. It's the back step right there. That's all good. Great camera angle, guys.
Strong toes, huh?
Yeah. From the 42, Ryan looking for something. Oh, he threw the interception to Lattimore. There's no flag over there. There was a lot of contact. Lattimore's at the 30, and the Saints are going to get the field goal opportunity with 4 seconds remaining.
He is just going to battle the whole time out here on the outside, and then finally you'll see Julio just sort of drift into no man's land, and Lattimore turned his head around and almost took that one to the house. Thankfully, Julio Jones came back to make that tackle. Boy, that has been part of the problem for this team all season long. Matt Ryan has 8 interceptions, 2 that were clearly his fault, 6 that were bizarre or tip balls and different things, and Julio is hot.
He's yelling, "I told you." Back to the sideline. Wow, all that hand contact there happened within that 5-yard zone. He wasn't out of the 5-yard bubble then. Jones is mad. Lattimore is from 47. Flag down. Flag down on the far side.
Got to be on the line of scrimmage right there. And because there was a foul, that play went through. Of course, you can end the game on an offensive penalty. You're in the half.
We'll go back and put the time on the clock, so the half expires. That's an interception. Never hit the ground. Off the hands of Hooper into the arms of the Saints. Chris Banjo.
And this is right in the hands of Austin Hooper, and then just off those hands, and it goes right into the hands of Chris Banjo. I mean, he wasn't even thinking about making a play. It was just sitting on the back.
Tied at 10, and they get a great opportunity to start the second half. And Breeze on play action, deep drop to Ingram. They set up screens so well. And there goes Mark Ingram inside the 10 to the 9. First and goal, a gain of 20. Spread him out with 3 receivers. Breeze bobbles the snap, got it back, and got the touchdown to Michael Thomas. Second and 2. One more time, this had Freeman. Good. Opening to the outside. Inside the 20 into the 12-yard line. Big running chunks here for Atlanta. Gain of 20 and another first down. They get it to Jones down here. Ryan looking, scrambling. End zone shot is another interception. It's Marcus Williams. Perhaps ill-advised to take it out. Doesn't get the opportunity for the touchback. Jones chatting with the officials, but the Saints taking more pictures. Goal! 3rd and 7. And he'll be brought down by Dontari Poe. The big man, couple of snaps of offense. And now 2.5 sacks for the former Pro Bowler.
It's tough to play that in man coverage.
This will be the first pass of this drive. Ryan strokes it in the middle, and Jones has it for the first down inside the 15. Julio to the 13-yard line. Worked on the only other pass of this drive. It's 3rd and 4. Saints bring heat. Ryan end zone touchdown. Sanu. And they play tough games against quality opponents. 5 wide, no backs. Breeze looking in trouble from behind and brought down by Adrian Claiborne. Lost a postgame. NFL Network coming up. Well, tied at 17. Matt Ryan climbs the pocket, finds Sanu at the touchdown earlier. Mohamed Sanu, easy run to midfield there. First down. Ryan's got a pocket for Sanu. No flag. 4th down for the lead. And hang on, yes. And Bryant nails it from 52. See if the Saints can do it. 80 yards down the field, 3:44 to go. Trying to keep control of the division. Breeze, first down, fire is caught. Thomas, open space, midfield, and to the 45, and just like that, it's a gain of 35 yards. With the former man of the year, the Super Bowl MVP, the guy who's done this so often, he's the one who's got to do it now. Breeze, Ingram, brought it down. Good move out of the tackle by Jones to get the first down. The strength and power of Mark Ingram there. 4th and a yard, got a fullback in there in Zach Line. Ingram the tailback. Breeze the keeper, they got the first down. First down at the 22-yard line. 2 tight ends in the game for the Saints. From the 23, Breeze throws. It is somehow held onto by Ted Ginn. Incredible that he held on to that ball. Let's hope he's okay. Thomas is up at the top of the screen. It's 2nd and 10. Breeze looking. End zone shot is intercepted by Deion Jones. Incredible.
There you go. Watch Deion Jones. This is just that play where they're going to try and throw it over top of the linebacker head. But one reason you do all those tests at the combine is to find guys like Deion Jones.
You're going for that shot, of course, in the end zone. New Orleans must stop him on 2 more runs. 2nd and 7. It's the stop there. The ball's out, and it's recovered by the Falcons. A huge hit. Dropped the ball right down. I believe it was Wes Schweitzer who was there, who picked the ball up and recovered it.
Going on the field is unsportsmanlike conduct against the New Orleans bench. It's going to be a 15-yard penalty. By yardage gain, it's a first down.
And here it is. Watch him come out. He's trying to get the timeout. And I don't know if he couldn't get the attention early on or what it was, and then he ran out. So because it's a first down, automatically it's 2 knees and it's ball game.
They get pressure on Ryan. It's still an open receiver. Justin Hardy, as the defender went down. Brent Grimes makes the tackle. It's a 27-yard gain for Atlanta. Matt Ryan and the Falcons at the Buccaneers 6. Tampa Bay shows blitz and brings it. Ryan throws a touchdown. That was easy. Justin Hardy the catch. And the Falcons are first on the board tonight.
Let him go.
Keep it on the ground, and good work. Looked like Barber was in big trouble behind the line. He refuses to go down and picks up a first down. Play fake on 3rd and 1. They have an open man in the flat. O.J. Howard, the tight end, down the sideline and to the pylon. Is it a touchdown? The officials are looking at each other, and it is a touchdown for Tampa Bay.
Well, it's man-to-man coverage. Good call by Dirk Cutter. A lot of crossing routes, and you're going to see Keanu Neal, number 22, in coverage against O.J. Howard. He gets tripped up. When you fall down in man-to-man coverage, if the quarterback finds the open man, it's a big play. But I like what Jameis did in that drive. He showed some patience. He checked the ball down early in the drive.
Average 5 yards per carry on 7 rushes. Back to Devontae Freeman. Big hole. Virtually untouched for about 15 yards.
Blocks to happen.
Ryan.
Oh, boy.
Freeman, bad tackling. Freeman ducks down at the 22-yard line. It's possible he can't. They run behind Poe again, and it's a touchdown. The ball's out. And it looked like the Falcons are on it in the end zone.
I think he crossed the plane clearly.
Yeah, it's already a touchdown signal. I think it would have been, regardless of the recovery.
Pretty simple. Follow Don Terry Poe to the ball, and he may have fumbled that football.
He did.
Is there a clear recovery?
I think Levine Toilolo, number 80, wound up recovering it. Boy, they had a great chance. A couple of the Buccaneers, Evans and Blanton. There's Toilolo. Joe Hawley is now the center. He's played center before this year. Nice throw and catch.
Oh, man.
It's cross. Inbounds. Officials conferring. Deem it a catch. Big plays by the other tight ends, Eau Claire and Cross. They are deep and talented at tight end. Peyton Barber surges toward another first down for the Buccaneers, just shy of the 8-yard line. Back to the jumbo look. Leonard Wester on the field. Not a touchdown pass last week. He's blocking for Barber. The ball's out. Was he down before he lost it? Still fighting for the ball at the 5-yard line.
I believe the ball is out, and this is the one thing the Falcons have not done. They have not created turnovers. That ball is out.
Atlanta has just 11 takeaways this season, tied with Cleveland for the fewest
First down
in the league. But now they have another. They're 12th on the fumble by Barber. Terrific. 4 touchdown passes. Philadelphia went 12-2 with the win over the Giants. Matt Ryan out of the end zone. Wide open, Julio Jones. Job one tonight covering him, and there have been a couple times tonight when there hasn't been anybody in the picture for Tampa Bay. And Jerry Rice. Here's Freeman. Again, virtually untouched. Bounced off a hit from T.J. Ward, who hit him hard but didn't wrap him up, and it's a 22-yard run for Freeman. Best receiver. Here's Matt Bryant on for a 57-yard field goal at age 42, and he has it.
This guy put money in my wallet when he played for me years ago, and he's still doing it.
Winston steps up and cannot escape. Sacked. Back of the 38-yard line. Vic Beasley a part of it for Atlanta. Foster's punt fielded by Adam Humphries. Walking the tightrope and finally couldn't stay inbounds, but good field position to start this drive for the Bucs. Seasons prior to being the Atlanta head coach, he was the defensive coordinator for the Seahawks. Brought a lot of those principles here. Winston, nice job to avoid the blitzing. Keanu Neal now launches one, and it is caught for a touchdown by Mike Evans.
That's what I've been waiting to see. That's what this crowd has been waiting to see. Keanu Neal on a blitz. Watch Winston step up by time and give Mike Evans a 50-50 opportunity, and Evans snatches it. Working right down the middle of the field against number 37, Ricardo Allen, and that's one of the very few down-the-field completions you have seen this season against the Falcons. But that man Evans.
Ron Ward, the running back.
Oh, boy.
Matt Ryan faked it to him. Has all kinds of running room. Dives head first. Boy. And might have a first down. They're going to mark him about a yard short. With distinction ever since. Here comes rare pressure from Tampa Bay, and Ryan gets away. Two Bucs ran into each other. They're still down behind the play as Ryan runs for a first down. And those two Buccaneers are still down. Back at the 27. Coaches say that's all unfair, and there's a good example of why it is unfair. The field goal is blocked. Bryant trying a 33-yarder, and it got knocked down in the middle of that Tampa Bay line.
92, middle of your screen. Goes up and rejects it. And now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have Atlanta on their heels. They've lost a number of players.
He believes they've played hard, and clearly they have tonight, even with the number of players going down. Winston, great competitor. The Atlanta players and coaches talk about that, having played against him 4 times prior to tonight. 1892. They went 22 for 25, a game against Green Bay, so Jameis could top that tonight. Man. He's on target. Boy, another excellent throw. And a catch made by Cameron Brate for a Buccaneer first down. Evan Smith back in the game at right guard. Jameis pulled it down, flag down. Commemorate your win with your Buccaneer team in Super Bowl 37. Devontae Freeman lost the football, and it looks like the Falcons have it back at the 20-yard line. A win to stay within a game of New Orleans and Carolina in the NFC South, getting all they can handle from the Bucs. Nice play. Excellent call by Steve Sarkisian. Well executed. Ryan to Freeman for a first down. 2nd and 10. Ward again. Wow. First down to the 40-yard line. Keith Tandy, the safety, made the tackle. 3rd down and 2. Freeman. Already over 150 total yards and much more, and a huge touchdown for Atlanta.
Great call by Steve Sarkisian. Watch Sanu block down. We're going to toss the ball. They crunch the inside part of the defense. They pull the offensive tackle, and they get Freeman outside for a... Let's go.
Nice pocket and a good catch. The throw behind the rookie, Chris Godwin, but he was able to snare it for an 18-yard gain.
They have to deliver.
They don't get near Winston. Gets it off quickly to Evans. Ducks down with a 9-yard gain, and 10th play of the drive for the Buccaneers. Approaching 4 minutes to go. Winston throws on the run, back of the end zone, a touchdown to Adam Humphries.
That's not good. That's as good as it gets.
On third down tonight, 8 out of 13. Again, very low rush at Ryan. He completes one for a first down. Devontae Freeman got rocked but held on for a huge third down conversion to the 39-yard line. Ryan goes to throw it. They get around him and they knock him down. There's the sack on third down and 9. Clinton McDonald made the play. He's 50. Wind not a factor. There isn't a breath of wind in the stadium tonight. Winston into a crowd and caught. Cameron Brake gets them out to the 42-yard line. Winston again on target. Freddie Martino, his first catch of the night. Three-man rush, plenty of time, and a good catch in traffic again. They need to get up quickly. Seconds ticking off, and they clock it, and now Dirk Cutter is going to send the field goal team out.
Trying to get the ball spotted. We have a fumble. Cost the Buccaneers some time.
Career-long 55-yarder. This is 54 to tie it. It is no good. Wide to the right as time expires. And it's been a season of near misses for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Versatile. On a second down, 4-man rush. Breeze going to let it fly. He goes for Kamara, and he hauls it in right to the rookie for a huge pickup. For a field goal try, it'd be 40 yards from Will Lutz. And New Orleans in front early.
Now we're talking a little too handsy. 10 holding penalties for that group, second most in the league.
Well, here's Ryan, Cam, under pressure, and he gets it to Jones that time. So under duress, Ryan fires on target, and there is Jones. Third first down for New Orleans. Breeze on the fake. Here comes pressure, setting up that screen. They're so good at this. Ingram rolling across the 40, and another first down. As Drew Brees, now the third quarterback ever over 70,000 career yards. Back to throw. Some pressure comes. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Courtney Upshaw. Ryan in trouble. Down he goes. Cameron Jordan with the sack. Mark Ingram have touched the ball 11 of the 12 touches for New Orleans in this game, and there's another one. Kamara gets a block, gets through, first down.
Blocker, fullback, help kickstart the run game.
A fake to Kamara, coming back this way, it's Ginn. Ted Ginn, good cut for Ginn in the speed, and Ted Ginn into Atlanta territory. They've run him before. One thing they haven't done is get turnovers. Here's Breeze on second down, over the middle, and he's got Kamara again for a first down. This guy is everywhere.
A long drive to come down and kick a field goal.
Kick is up, and it is good. So in a game where it certainly feels like New Orleans is absolutely dominating, they're up, but it's only 6-0. Four-man rush. He's got time. He's going to loft it for Julio Jones, who makes a tremendous adjustment and the catch up around midfield. 3rd and 10. Blitz coming. Ryan unloads. Dropped. And it's still live. That may be picked off. They say incomplete. It looked like it's sacked there. No, interception.
Marvin Hall runs the deep in route, and the ball pops out of his hands, so it's up for grabs. This is what they call a tip drill for defensive backs. It stays on the backside of Marshawn Lattimore. They reach for it twice. Doesn't touch the ground. You see, it's right there on Lattimore. It's still up. It's reached for it right there by Marcus Williams. It stays on Lattimore, and look who pulls it in. Marshawn Lattimore for the interception.
His first gluteus interception of his NFL career. Away in warm-ups, by the way, so if that's the case, they don't have to go too much farther. The Breeze going for it. For Ginn! He's got it! Touchdown! Wow! Forget the field goal.
So watch Ginn right here. He's just going to get upfield and watch him working on Desmond Trufant, number 21. And Breeze had a clean pocket, able to step up and throw him open. We use that term all the time, right? He doesn't put it right on Ted Ginn. He puts it in a spot where Ginn's running away from Trufant. He comes under it and takes it to the end zone. If he threw it right to Ted Ginn, he brings the defensive back into the play. By throwing it out ahead of him and away from the defender, he let Ted Ginn's speed win the day. Dagger shot here. He wants his best out there right now. Wants to start the second half off with a bang.
Is he going to take it out regardless? Yes, he is. Kamara up the middle. Kamara makes a move. Look at this. Alvin Kamara gets by Bosher. Well, that worked.
This possession.
That penalty, by the way, was the first one on the Saints all game long. Here's Breeze, back to throw over the middle. Tipped and it's intercepted by Atlanta. Exactly what they needed. It's Jones, Deion Jones, inside the 5. But they'll run it. Freeman, fumble the ball. It's loose. New Orleans has recovered. Teo comes up with it, and just like that, the momentum swings back.
Devontae Freeman at Tampa, despite an excellent football game, put it on the ground twice on Monday night.
3rd down and 3 here. Breeze batted up in the air, incomplete. Boy, that was up there for an eternity, and Beasley tried to find it. Instead, it'll be a punt. He's a good passer, too. 6 of 6 in his career, but they'll run it to Freeman, who breaks through. Freeman with a big run, making amends for the fumble, and he's down to the 24 for Atlanta, 1st down. Now it's Matt Bryant for a 37-yard field goal try. And it's up and good, and Atlanta on the board. So after all that, Falcons are on the board, 13-3. 2nd and 10, that's all it is. An incomplete pass. Here's Coleman, breaking through. Tevin Coleman's speed out across the 35. Ryan pressure in trouble, down he goes. Cameron Jordan, number 2 on the game. Alvin Kamara lined up top of your screen as a receiver. Breeze looks that way, going somewhere else. He's got a man wide open. It is Thomas, who sprints away from the Falcons defenders down to the 27. Yeah, they are. It's good points. 2nd and 9. Here's Ingram. Big hole. Mark Ingram sprinting away. Touchdown, New Orleans. Ryan stands in. Going to let it fly deep again. Going for Jones again, and he's got it this time. Julio Jones on the bomb. Ryan rolling right, firing right, and it's caught. Waiting for the signal. No touchdown signal. They know. Let's see where he caught it.
His feet are in the end zone, but the ball is not, I don't believe, is breaking the plane when he catches the football. And Lattimore does a nice job tackling him to keep him from falling backwards into the end zone.
They'll run it to Freeman. He's stuffed! Kikaha was there with some help in New Orleans with a monster defensive stand. Falcons with 11:24 to go. They're down 17. They need something, and they need something fast, and they'll dump it off to Coleman. On the middle screen, he makes a nice move and gets inside the 35 to the 33. Score game. Bryant's kick is up, and it hangs in there, and it's good.
Ready, set.
Breeze has time. Going to loft it deep for Thomas. Oh, what a catch! Are you serious? Michael Thomas.
He wants a route to the, watch him, to the left. He wanted Deion Jones guarding Alvin Kamara. Didn't have it and came off of it and threw it right over the helmet of number 34, Brian Poole. who has good coverage, but he knows he can't locate the football because he can't turn around and find it. So he throws it over his helmet and lets Michael Thomas make the play.
I mean, that is pretty.
Cabo, I think the answer is going to be yes.
I would agree. Near side, Ginn looking for blocks. Patient running. Ted Ginn is going to be taken out of bounds. Ryan, here's a stunt. He's in trouble. He gets out of the safety, but it's a sack. Sheldon Rankins is 17. Here's Breeze. Quick hitter over the middle. Thomas, good adjustment behind him, but he makes the catch and he's down to the 30 for a makeable third down. We have another game break. Snap and hold, good. Kick is up. Kick is good. Blitz. Ryan sees it, throws complete. Julio Jones, room to run for Julio. Into Saints territory and all the way down inside the 35. Ryan, blitz coming, sees it, unloads to Coleman, who walks in for a touchdown. They beat the blitz that time, and the Falcons not done quite yet. One man back. You would expect an onside kick. It is in the middle of the field. It's a pretty good one. Look out, Kamara going after it. And they do recover indeed. It's Ginn who's back there. He was kind of the center fielder there. He did his job, and New Orleans will try and run it out.
Third down and 4. Show blitz, back out of it, passes to Sanu for a first down inside the 35. On first down, dropped off for Freeman over the middle, gets a block, touchdown.
Get him.
Coleman right side, gets the edge, gets around Kuechly and has a first down.
He's been working on it this week in practice.
4 fumbles over his last 3 games. Ryan throws it flat-footed to Freeman out on the edge. What a move! Out across the 45 as he went around Jarris Bird. Third down and 3. Freeman out of the backfield, nowhere to go. Well played by Carolina. It's 4th down. Newton keeps wide open to the near side of the field and a big carry for Cam Newton. Quick throw to Freeman, looking for blocking out on the edge. He got it. He's got the first down and more out near midfield. Handoff is to Artis Payne, and he has a nice start to this drive as he picks up 12.
About in this year's rookie class.
Third down and 10. Newton in trouble. Gonna go. He's got a lot of room. And Cam Newton will pick up a first down for Carolina.
Always a point of emphasis when you're facing Newton.
He's 2 carries and 13 rush yards away from new season highs. Here's Clay out of bounds with a first down. Shortest third down he's faced, believe it or not. 3rd and 9. Pass. Olsen, first down. And now Olsen is slow to get up into the playoffs. Or a Seattle loss. Newton sets up a screen. Fozzie Whitaker got a block. Takes it just inside the 20. Devondre Campbell on the tackle in a gain of 9. 2nd down and 12, and down goes Newton Grady Jarrett. Person makes the catch and has a first down. 3 tight ends in the game for Carolina. Cam keeps pass, caught, punches, touchdown. And now After running 16 plays total over their first 4 drives, they have a 16-play drive for a touchdown here before the half. 20 yards would give Bryant a chance. Pass is caught, but in the middle of the field, it's Hooper. Can they get up and spike it? And the question is there a second left? The Panthers are heading off the field, and there's no signal.
The clock is accurate. That is the end of the first half.
All 3 linebacker positions, and was ready to go right out of the gate. Pass is caught by Julio Jones for a first down, and finally a little breathing room for Atlanta.
Generally that are scrambling and running with the football, they're not making plays like we just saw.
Has yet to be sacked. Matt Ryan. Here's Hardy out on the edge. Getting a chance with the injury to Gabriel. Ryan, little pump fake. First down inside the 15 near the 12. On third down underneath Hardy. It's knocked away. And the coverage by Captain Munnerlyn. 29 of 34 for the year. Good snap, good hold, good kick by the 42-year-old. Newton down the middle, terrible throw, picked off by Allen. Sanu plows ahead for a first down through Darryl Worley. Kick is perfect. The lead is 6.
Last week against the Falcons, Tampa Bay has played a lot of close games,
including last week against Carolina. Sanu with a catch and run inside the 40.
That's close. There's the flag. I was wondering if it was going to come in. Jarris Byrd, he comes in with a late hit in the game.
Quick throw to Sanu, looking for blocks. Reached for it, but didn't look like he got the first down, and they are going to mark him a yard short. 4th down. 30-yard try, and it's drilled by Matt Bryant. First downs this half for Carolina. This one downfield, Funchess. What a catch! And Devin Funchess down at the 28.
I mean, on a big third down, disappointing.
42-yard try by Gano. He's only missed once all year. And it's a 6-point game.
Feel like, hey, we can just get in. Atlanta being one of those. We get in, then we can make something happen.
Ryan, Julio Jones spins for a first down and more into Carolina territory. Catch and run of 27. 2nd and 8. Ryan, Freeman, first down. Off his receiver's hands into the hands of the opposition. 3rd and 8. Ryan in trouble, and down he goes. Kuechly is there. 56-yard try. Bryant is sensational.
Where you want to be, of course, and it makes for a tough week when you're supposed to be confident playing at your best.
Here's one high again, picked off the hand of Olsen into the arms of Keanu Neal, and that could very well wrap it up. Those two are too good together for this. What a move by Freeman. James Bradbury just got spun around and frozen.
Close to getting a free first down.
Is he smiling? Come on.
Nope.
12. And Dixon with his first catch of the day for a first down. Deion Jones on the tackle. That means it's the Rams and Carolina. McCaffrey inside the 10, first and goal. May still be stuck in that number 5 seed spot. End zone, picked off, intercepted by Alford. They had only 2 by DBs coming in 15 games.
Alford plays that ball very well. He's cluing into the quarterback. He sees it in flight, and then he beats Funchess to the point. And yeah, you're right. I mean, a defense that really has played pretty well all year long, except for takeaways, and they come away with 3 interceptions in this game.
And the blitz. And Goff is able to get away. But then he falls down at the 28-yard line. So the Rams begin on their first series with a 3-and-out. 4-man rush. Pass thrown underneath, and that is caught by Jones. It's a 5-yard gain. He's tackled there by Mark Barron. Higbee, the tight end, setting up in the slot. Third and 2, and Goff is under pressure. He's going to go down to the 49-yard line. That's Tack McKinley, their number 1 draft choice, coming home. Played his college ball at UCLA. 4 3-and-outs. Cooper back to run it back. Backs up. Now comes forward. Starts the call for the fair catch, then has to let it go. And the ball is loose, and it hit Cooper. And if the Falcons recover it, they're going to be in great shape, and they think they have. We'll wait for Hockley and the crew to come in and let us know. First big break of the game.
No question, Cooper touched the ball, but then there was a state of confusion out there as the other players were a little confused. Do we grab it? Do we not? We're not sure. Countess didn't know exactly what to do, and ultimately that cost the Rams the football, and that is a huge play for the Atlanta Falcons.
Talking about flipping the field, 56-yarder last week in the finale against Carolina. This one 29 yards. And he bangs that one through. So they cash in off the turnover, do the Falcons. 7:13 left in the quarter. 3-0 Atlanta.
Over the line of scrimmage.
They intercepted Cam Newton 3 times last week. 3rd and 7. Good protection, and over the middle, that's incomplete, intended for Kupp, and he's well covered by Desmond Trufant, so it'll be 4th down and 7. Atlanta wins, it's on to Philadelphia. If the Rams win, they go to Minnesota next week. Ryan flushed out, keeping his eyes downfield, fires wide open is Jones. You don't see him open that often, that much, to the 49-yard line.
Physically matches up, but the speed of Julio, dangerous.
Well, at the 50, and then it's Jones on an end around, even though they bumped. And Jones is going to turn that into a 14-yard gain. So a little collision there between Ryan and Jones. 1-yard attempt. Bosher to put it down on a windless night. And Bryant. Boy, he and Vinatieri are just too much, aren't they? For the Super Bowl. 4 weeks from tomorrow is Super Bowl 52. NBC will be there. Farrell Cooper from the 9-yard line to run it back. Spins away, and if Laws loses the ball, and Atlanta may have come up with it at the 32-yard line. KZ was the guy who hit him, and it's going to be Atlanta's ball from the 24-yard line. Ryan to the outside, that's caught. That'll move the chains. It's Muhammad Sanu for a 1st down.
Julio one-on-one if they want it. Doesn't look like help now.
At the top, give it to Freeman. He's going to bust his way as he leans and gets in. Touchdown behind Alex Mack, the Pro Bowl center. In the postseason game. Everybody else a novice tonight. Goff setting up, fires over the middle, and that is caught. A flag is thrown. Robert Woods makes the catch. Ryan under pressure. Down he goes at the 23-yard line. First sack for the Rams. Donald and Brockers are both there together, and it's 4th down.
Been practicing all week.
2nd down and 6. Keep it on the ground. Gurley, slip move there. Beautiful move. Takes it to midfield and beyond before he gets banged out of bounds, and you got flags all over the joint, and that'll add another 15 to it. Play clock at 2. Goff dancing around, keeps his eyes downfield, and that's caught at the 20-yard line for a 1st down. That's the rookie Cooper Kupp. Gurley flanking Goff, 3rd and 5. And Goff will throw to the end zone, and it's hauled in by Cooper Kupp. Touchdown. Threw it over Brian Poole, who came back the other way. So the Rams get exactly what they needed.
His job is to pick down here, but when he saw that he didn't have the great angle and that Kupp was going to win anyway, he let it go, didn't get the call against him, and here we go, Rams.
Now, the best kicker in the league.
They're happy to have that kind of speed and quickness back in there.
2nd and 6. And Ryan slips, and down he goes at the 16-yard line. Go with 2 deep here in the secondary. Ryan slipping away, and he's going to go down again at the 13-yard line. That's Morgan Fox, and he's taking the place of Brockers.
Apparently, at this time of night, there's some moisture in the air, and it's slick right now.
Deep downfield, and reaching for it and hauling it in is Robert Woods. At the 7-yard line. Challenge, it's all looked at in New York. Take a look again.
McVay saying, what? What? Oh, boy. I didn't see any movement. I guess they're arguing whether the point of the ball hit the ground, but that doesn't matter if you have it under control.
Exactly. If you control it, the point of the ball on the grass, looks like he has it all the way.
Yeah.
When Gerline got hurt, this is a 35-yard attempt, and the kick is good. So they do come away with points. None the worse for wear. Easy for us to say. 2nd down and 9 from the 17-yard line. They give it to Freeman again, and he's able to burst through and take it all the way out to the 40-yard line before LaMarcus Joyner.
And now Brockers in and out, so tough.
3rd and 9. Little flare pass. Breaking a tackle and picking up a 1st down in Rams territory is Coleman, so he was able to scoot away.
That's the strategy here.
1st down and 5. And the ball off to Freeman. Busts a tackle and gets taken down after a 1st down.
This is Troy Hill is going to come up to make the play, and he almost gets destroyed.
Nick Williams is in the backfield. 1st time we've seen him, number 15. He flares out, and Ryan throws, and that's incomplete in the end zone.
Just couldn't plant his feet to make a good, accurate throw.
25-yard attempt for Bryant, who kicked 5 field goals last week. Perfect here with 6:45 to go in the 3rd.
They actually brought Jared Goff in to meet him as well. He was part of the process.
3rd and 10. Goff.
I love what he's doing.
Throwing, and that is somehow caught by Woods. What a grab. Robert Woods covered well, reaches up, stays in bounds, hauls it in, gain of 25.
Watch him stand in the pocket, 2 hands on the football. He had a little trouble fumbling before, off balance, and throws a ball that has about a 1-inch area that could have been completed. That was the best play of the night right there by Jared Goff.
Trufant with the coverage.
And Ricardo Allen, the center fielder.
Farrell Cooper is in the game. They give, and then Gurley drops it. So trying to set up the screen. Didn't look like it was going to work anyway.
You'll ever meet, too.
2 of the most crushing Super Bowl losses in 1 win. And here's Jones. Quick slant over the middle and a 1st down up to the 31-yard line. 11 rushing yards to 94 passing yards. And you'll add to that figure here as Jones makes another catch and works his way, pulls his way out to the 50-yard line. Ryan, good protection, fires, and it is incomplete. Mohamed Sanu, Troy Hill there to help break it up. He made a 56-yarder in a very similar situation last Sunday. Bosher puts it down, and Bryant's kick. This guy is ageless. He is ageless. 3rd and 15. 4-man rush. Goff has to step up to avoid the pressure, and then finds the open man, and that's Robert Woods, who's into triple figures in receiving yards tonight for a big first down off a 3rd and 15. Woods has 7, Kupp has 4, and Gurley just 1 for 3 yards. Gurley on a run. Gurley through the left side, and Gurley carrying Falcons with him for a gain of 15 yards. Gurley that just had 1 catch for 3 yards. No faster yet. But here he is running again. Left side. There he goes inside the 40, the 30, and all the way down to the 20-yard line behind a Roger Saffold block. Malcolm Brown coming in, sparingly used backup running back. And Goff is going to get hit. Cocked his arm, brought it back, and Devondre Campbell comes in to sack him, to kick it. 32-yard attempt to try to make it a 1-possession game again. And he does. 7.5 to go on 2nd and 13. Blitz coming to the outside. They go. They pick up blocking. That's Sanu, Mohamed Sanu, off to the races he goes, and he will get tackled at the 10-yard line by Joyner. Huge play for the Falcons. 52 yards. Beautifully designed. 2nd down and goal. They'll go play action, and that pass is going to be hauled in by Jones for a touchdown. A floater, and he's able to make the catch. Into the end zone, he goes to the touchdown.
Watch what Matt Ryan does with this lollipop. Do it, and he just buys Julio a little time, and there was John Johnson out there. A gutsy call, a gutsy throw.
Very much. Woo. 2nd and 19. Have to get the ball to the 46 for a first down. Goff fires, finds the open man, and finally Sammy Watkins makes the catch, and a big one here as he spins the ball away to the 50-yard line.
Outs on the outside with Watkins.
Goff. The sideline, caught. Woods.
So he does not get credit for being out of bounds.
Does not. Clock keeps running. Give it to Gurley. He goes to the middle. He takes the ball to the 20-yard line. So now a first down.
Here, though, you might get a cheap one.
He's exhausted, but we'll see. And that is struggle. Does he stay in bounds? Robert Woods, and he does. He makes the catch. Splits wide to the left to go 5 wide here on a 3rd down and goal. And Goff fires, and that is pulled in for the touchdown. Tyler Higbee, the tight end. Does he catch it here? They're going to take a look at this. All scoring plays reviewed. Does he hold on to it? Does he have possession? Does he survive the ground, as the saying goes?
I didn't see anything there. It's a little loose. That's incomplete.
The ball came out and hit the ground. It was therefore an incomplete pass. It's 4th down.
Man in that bunch, number 12. And you got Goff. And Goff looking and throwing, and it is not caught. Is there a flag? There is no flag. Defensive coordinator, and he's so proud of his group. 4th down and 6 here. Goff throws. He throws a wobbly pass that is incomplete. To watch his team go to Philadelphia. We'll have that game for you next Saturday afternoon here on NBC. One more kneel down will end it. We'll go to work from the 25. Play action. He starts to slip and then throws deep downfield. It's underthrown. There's all kinds of contact. There are 2 flags that come in. The referee.
Defense number 34. Spot foul.
Very windy on this chilly late afternoon, and now they give it on a draw to Ajayi, who started the season with Miami. The ball is loose. The ball is loose at the 26-yard line. The Falcons start to run away as if they've come up with it. Everybody so signaling, and so do the officials. Freeman is the running back. Short drop, quick throw to the outside. And that is Levine Tololo making the catch and comes up with the empty backfield on a 3rd down and 5. Hangs in the pocket, then has to escape, floats one, caught, and that'll be a 1st down. Mohamed Sanu towards the Eagles defensive coordinator. And again, they run it to the outside with Tevin Coleman, and he's going to pick up 12 yards and a 4th successive 1st down. Michael Kendricks knocks him down. Flanking Ryan with the play clock at 1. And Ryan from the pocket throws, caught, but short of a 1st down, and the Eagles think it's incomplete, so it doesn't even matter. Taylor Gabriel never had it to begin with, and it's 4th down. Matt Bosher to put it down. A 33-yard attempt, which is the length of an extra point these days, is good. There's Poole. There he comes. Foles throws to the outside, and that's a little too high as well, but a flag comes in, intended for Max Hollins.
Interference. Defense number 21. Spot foul. Automatic 1st down.
2nd down and 3. Junkie again. Pulls his way. 1st down and a lot more. He picks up a lot of yardage after contact. Atlanta sends 4. Foles in trouble, and that would take them out of field goal range. Tevin Coleman is the back. Straight drop and then a quick dart over the middle. And breaking tackles and picking up 14. Breaking away from Malcolm Jenkins is Tevin Coleman. From the 26, off play action. Ton of time for Ryan. Throws a beauty to Jones. Big gain. Covered by Ronald Darby. Freeman is the back. Give it to him. And he gets taken down after a gain of 1, and it'll be 4th down. Fletcher Cox right there. Looking around, play clock at 0. And they just do get it off. There's a flag. They may have been delay of game. I don't know.
The snap. Delay game. Offense number 2. 5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Starts this drive from the 14. They'll start on the ground, and Ajayi has a lot of room and then vaults for a 1st down. Love it. He got that name down. That's great.
Just took a shot.
Yeah, there you go. You won the lottery. Look at this again. Ajayi bouncing his way like a bowling ball. Down 2. To him again. And there he goes to the 39-yard line of the quarter. Play action. Set up a screen. Ajayi starting to stumble but stays on his feet and gets it up to the 48-yard line.
Take a shot here. You certainly could.
Give it instead to LeGarrette Blount. And Blount picks up a 1st down to the 44-yard line. Burton goes in motion. On 2nd and 4. To the outside. It's Clement. Undrafted rookie. Picks up a 1st down, 38 yards. With 5 consecutive completions. And now look at that play to Aguilar, who takes the handoff and makes it a 1st down and goal. Beautiful design. Stopped by Allen after a big gain of 21. Or in motion. Comes back the other way. And that's a fumble. And then Foles comes up with the ball and takes it to the end zone for a touchdown. Foles coming up with it. Here comes Poole, who had a big game last week in L.A. Clearly he makes contact.
After reviewing the play, the runner is short of the short of the yard line. It'll be 4th and 1.
The 4th down play is Blount to the outside, and in he goes for a touchdown. Trey Burton leading the way with a block. 14th play of the drive to give Philadelphia the lead. Jake Elliott for the extra point and hits the upright, and he's no good. Missed it. 5 receivers in this set. Blitz coming. Ryan hangs in there, throws, and that's caught. And then breaking away is Sanu. And Sanu hurdles his way out to the 49-yard line. Ryan right over the middle. It's Julio Jones, and he gets taken down at the 48-yard line by Malcolm Jenkins. Bosher punting into the wind. And you can see that is truly into the wind. And then takes a sideways bounce, and the ball is loose at the 19-yard line. And the Falcons wind up with the ball. Some teams have had their eyes on him as a potential head coach. That's Patrick Robinson. It's off his foot. And then off Bremen.
You don't get any extra points if it hits 3 of them.
Reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is confirmed.
Trips to the right. Ryan looks that way. Tries to dump it off and hits Freeman for a touchdown. Moving forward, just staying behind the line of scrimmage, and in they go for the score.
This is an awesome quarterback play. Here goes Freeman right out here, and you're going to see Matt Ryan's going to get sort of turned around, spun around, and then just sort of threw a little jump pass over the top. Spectacular quarterback play. All through these playoffs now, on these 2 days, we have veteran quarterbacks.
But he stays in the game on a 3rd down and 3, and takes the pass. Can he pick up the 1st down? Yes, he can. Neal was right there, and Clement forced his way past the sticks. 3rd, 5. Downfield, throwing, and a little too high. Couldn't hit Trey Burton, who had sprung loose, and it's 4th down with 2:15 to the half. Ball at the 20-yard line. The toss back to Kevin Coleman, and he, with a big run of 21 yards, with Julio Jones leading, and Ryan from the 43-yard line. Fires, caught, Jones. That's close to a 1st down, taking it into Eagle territory. McLeod makes the tackle.
Remaining because of that one drive they called both on defense.
Ryan quickly gets taken down at the 50-yard line. That's Fletcher Cox who gets in there. Oh, that may have been deflected. Bounced at the 30-yard line. And it will roll dead at about the 28-yard line.
We got a flag out.
Fingernails. He's able to get a hand on it. That's what
After
they're checking out.
Play,
Here's
the ball was
Spinovich.
tipped. Therefore, there is no penalty for running in the kicker. Philadelphia's ball, 1st down on the 28-yard line.
On Jeffrey, if you wanted to try and get one down the field.
Bowles gets it downfield. Look out, and it is deflected and caught by Torrey Smith. He gets to the 50 only, and now they're going to have to take their final timeout or clock it, and they do. They take a timeout here.
Just judged it, trying to make the interception. I think his knee shot it back the other direction. Well, we are in Pennsylvania. It wasn't quite the immaculate reception, but very bizarre. It hits his knee and shoots it back in play. Wow. Guarantee it, he won't hit it with his knee.
Bowles to the sideline, caught, and there's 1 second on the clock as Jeffrey steps out of bounds. Been with them since week 2, and Elliott, who has missed an extra point, bangs one through.
That's something the Falcons like.
Play clock at 1 on a 3rd and 6. Ryan pumps twice, gets chased, and fires downfield, and it's tipped out of bounds and incomplete by Jalen Mills. 4. Keep it on the ground. Ajayi can only pick up 2. First Super Bowl championship. First things first, as Atlanta starts from the 12-yard line, and Kevin Coleman swings to the outside with a ton of room and gets bounced out of bounds by Jenkins at the 30-yard line. Deep drop by Ryan, fires, caught. They needed 11 and get 12. Inside handoff, Kevin Coleman, who should have enough. Ryan, under pressure, down he goes at the 46-yard line. Nigel Branham knocks him down. This was more likely to run out of the run-pass options. Meanwhile, here you got the pass that's caught, and a 1st down gained by Alshon Jeffrey out to the 21-yard line. From the gun from the 21. Another one, and that pass is caught, and that's going to be a gain of 12. Had a sack earlier. Foles steps up to get away from McKinley, and then finds the open man, Jeffrey, down the sideline. Big conversion. First down at the Atlanta 44. Balls connecting with Jeffrey. That's been an issue in the last couple of games. Again, the run-pass option, and that pass is caught by Zach Ertz, who was their leading receiver during the season. Ball stepping up over the middle. That is caught. That's Torrey Smith, and he lunges inside the 20 for another Philadelphia first down. If they gain nary a yard here, instead they will get it. Oh, they were going to get something, and now they got nothing. Ajayi looking downfield as the pass came to his hand, so it's fourth down. Burgess got hurt week 1. Jones to put it down, and for the lead. The kick is good. The banks of the Olden Tangi River. From the 40-yard line, Ryan's going to go down as Rodney McLeod on a safety blitz.
Linebacker and leader of this defense.
Third down and 7. Swing the pass out to Ajayi, and Ajayi breaks free and takes it all the way to midfield. Alfred down the field.
Watch him come underneath this time. Let the pass rush go. Come underneath it. I got to find Deion Jones. There he is. A little slip. And there we go. Convert the 3rd and 7. And biggest play of the game.
3 receivers set to the right. Foles goes to the left. And he hits Zach Ertz. So another big 3rd down conversion. This one to the 34-yard line. And a half left in the 4th. Little toss. Aguilar, and Aguilar will skirt the sideline and go out of bounds at the 24-yard line, very close to a first down. Blunt now in the backfield. Fake to him. From the outside goes the pass, caught by Mac Hollins for a nice little gain. Keeping on the ground, through the middle, moving the sticks, first down. LeGarrette Blunt, 3rd and 3. With protection, throws and stops short of the first down. He goes to Clement Trufant, make sure he doesn't pick up the first. And it is 15-10. So Philly is up by 5. 3rd and 6. Ryan under pressure throws a wobbly pass, and at the 50-yard line, it is Sanu making the catch. Idea here.
He bobbled it for a second. Is he back under control? He's got a finger extended down. Oh my goodness.
I mean, at first glance, I would say they'll rule no catch.
For reviewing the play, the receiver never had possession of the ball, and the ball hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass. It was 4th down.
Blitz. Ryan throws downfield, and it is Jones. The main man holds it and stuns the crowd. First down at the 38-yard line. Ryan, good protection, fires, and that will be caught at the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 3 from the 19-yard line. First down and more. And this is Tevin Coleman taking it to the 8-yard line. He's in the backfield. And Ryan to the end zone for Jones. Cannot haul it in. Covered there by Darby to make it 2nd down and goal. Ward flanking Ryan on a 2nd and goal. And a little shovel in the middle. And that is incomplete. What was that?
It was just a pure shovel screen, whatever it was you want to call it. They really are not doubling Julio Jones.
There he is, bottom of the screen, one-on-one, and Ryan goes that way on a slant, and it is caught at the 2-yard line. We saw the replay here. So he's controlling it. Goes to, here we go again, right? Here we go again.
But after reviewing the play, the ruling on the field stands. Complete a pass.
But Derek Coleman, a fullback, flanked out to the left. Ryan rolling to the right. Ryan in trouble. Ryan flips one into the end zone with a prayer, incomplete. Jalen Mills covering.
Unbelievable. Biggest play of the game. Julio Jones falls down. At this, Jalen Mills, who has come so far here in his second year, he falls down. Now watch Hooley going to get it up. Ryan still wants it, and they can't quite get the completion.
Even if he had caught it, take a look where his feet are. I'm not sure he would have come down in bounds anyway. Well, there he is.
Wow.
They line up. Now you got Atlanta almost jumping. Did they? That's Grady Jarrett. Let's see whether they call it a false start or offside.
Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. Good first down.
And on 1st and 5, this is Corey Clement. He's going to pick up a first down. Take a kneel down. Atlanta can use its timeout if they choose.